In a world in crisis, can three idiots find hope in the darkest of places? Will love conquer all, or will hate win out in the end? This is a show called Hate.
A show called Hate, a podcast in which we explore love, hate, and everything in between. In search of greater meaning and perhaps a little perspective. I'm John.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chris.
Triple figures.
Triple figures.
We made it. Jeez Louise.
I mean, that went wrong within seconds before the episode started, and then 3 seconds into the episode started.
Yeah, we planned it. We had this whole plan.
We did.
We had to
Yeah.
storyboarded it.
Very well.
Yeah, we have a crew of about 13 people out here.
Yeah.
And I ruined it, well, twice.
Do you want to kind of just make a confession, like how you screwed it up each time?
Well, I'm sat in a wet patch.
Yeah. About that.
About 5 minutes before.
That was just nerves.
I'm going to move this, by the way. It was just, I did it on
just
purpose.
nerves.
It's like a cold open. I just wanted to, get the energy up and everything. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's going well.
Everything's going so well.
Yeah, and I spilt my beer everywhere.
Yeah, you did.
It went-
in quite spectacular fashion.
Went everywhere.
I was 2 seconds away from saying, maybe don't wobble the sofa quite so much.
You should have said it earlier, John.
And then you course corrected. Just like this massive
It flew up magnificently.
It's
actually.
what the podcast needed.
It's a shame there wasn't a shot of it.
And then what
Yeah,
was
it's a
the
shame.
second thing you did?
My phone went off in the specially choreographed intro that
We said we were very specific. Please, everyone, be quiet.
Be super
Please
quiet.
be quiet. And then, in a world in crime, ping!
blame
Very good.
Blame Dave. Dave texted me. He should have known.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice
Should've
one,
known.
Dave.
Hey, just a technical thing. Are we hearing? We can hear the audio that's coming out.
That's just because my headphones are really loud and I don't know how to turn them down.
They can't be turned on.
Hey everyone, you know it's live. This is cool. There's a little. Okay. Yeah,
There it is.
We should say the power behind the throne. Ali and Lucy are running everything behind the scenes.
We're just sitting here.
So it should be a very high def hand kind of. How far around does that one pan? You can't get no. Okay.
Okay, that'll do.
It'd just be your neck if you panned all the way around.
So a massive thank you to Ali for kind of sourcing all the incredible.
I walked into the house about 15 minutes ago, and I couldn't believe the production values of what we're actually doing. Which camera am I looking at? That one.
Oh, that's a point.
We've got 2 cameras.
I'm just going to look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
fine,
just
yeah.
use my fucking eyes.
Well, there goes for family friendly.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Well,
How do they do it in in Good Morning? Is it Good Morning with Philip Schofield and what's
This
his face?
morning.
This morning.
This morning.
I told you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
It is a good morning.
Good morrow.
Well, how do they know which camera to look into?
I guess.
We probably should have talked about this about half an hour ago.
Yeah, oh well.
I guess a trained cameraman can just kind of catch the roving whim of Philip Schofield.
No one can catch the roving whim of
Those hungry eyes. Kind of just scouring.
A cameraman has to immediately retire if he catches the roaming whim of Philip Schofield. That's a well-known fact.
Yeah, you don't look him in the eyes.
That's an unwritten law of television.
Yeah, it is.
A
Yeah.
cornered animal. He
Yeah,
will take you
exactly,
down.
yeah.
But yeah, I was just in the process of saying thank you to Ali for the cameras
Yes.
and the amazing setup, which is
It's very good.
I feel kind of wasted on the level of trash
Oh, yeah.
that we normally put out. And a massive thank you to Lucy in the corner over there, who's pressing the buttons that switch the cameras around.
What do the buttons do?
I do the buttons.
Yeah, so you can fade between. So maybe I'm there, maybe I'm there, maybe I'm there, maybe I'm there.
I mean, this could be a really long episode. This is what we're doing.
And just a bit of housekeeping. Lucy is very kindly keeping an eye on the chat as well.
Yes.
So
Please try not to send us too many comments, though.
Yeah.
I don't want too many.
I want some. I want,
I want some. Yeah.
I want a lot.
I don't want a lot.
I want a lot.
If you say a lot, I don't want a lot.
I want a lot.
That's too much admin.
Just
Well,
split
forget
your,
it.
Split
Forget
your
it.
comments word by word as individual comments.
Well, then we'd have to piece them together.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
This is going to be a long. What time has everyone got to go home here?
Oh, well, look, think about it. How many years have we spent locked in a dark podcast studio without any?
Well, this is
direct-
another point, isn't it? That we've not actually recorded in this room before.
No. True.
Everyone will probably think this is the room we normally record in.
Oh,
Which it
yeah.
is not.
No,
This is
no.
Nick's we should probably say.
Nick and Ali's.
Nick and Ali's living room.
Yeah. And it's not normally set up like this either.
No.
No,
We've got our
That's a
back.
that's a television.
That's a television. Yeah,
Normally
yeah.
that's a television.
So we just thought that was a more interesting backdrop, you know.
It normally smells a little better as well because you haven't spilt like half a bottle of beer on the sofa.
Well, you opened a beer just then, and I thought, bloody hell, he's getting through them. But then I remembered, oh no, he
I
dropped his
threw
beer.
99% of it on
Yeah,
the
you are
floor,
normally
yeah.
the more
I'm the
responsible
that's it.
one
Yeah,
in the
let's-
alcohol
let's say
department.
that, yeah.
How dare you? No, yeah.
No, it's true. Yeah, cheers.
veiled,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when we first, I had to open the audio track
Yes.
on the phone so we could play this
That was good,
beautifully
wasn't
choreographed intro.
Oh, it went so well.
Went really well.
I was really.
It sounded great in
From
theory,
my
didn't it?
perspective, it went great.
What I kind of love is that, like, in 100 episodes, that has happened a lot.
That's mostly me.
Yeah,
If not exclusively.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
But when the very first episode we recorded,
Oh, I don't remember that.
do you not?
No, I do. We were in our at the time, in the kitchen.
We were in the kitchen at the shared property, Big Punch Towers. We were all living in.
Indeed. Yeah.
And
You don't remember at all.
Oh.
You were very drunk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
I wasn't.
I remember it being really fucking long. For like a first episode of a series.
well, come to think of it, I mean, like,
I remember thinking, Christ, this is going on a bit.
isn't
You
like
know, you know when people watch new shows and they're like skip the first couple of episodes because it gets really good. You know, after that.
Well, we always tell people if we try to get people to listen, we say we peaked around episode 2,
yeah.
maybe,
which is pretty good.
maybe earlier.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think kind of episode 60, I felt 60. I felt like we were starting to hit our stride.
Okay.
That was when format became king.
Yeah.
That was when we stuck
But we
to format.
stick rigidly to the format.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was great. It was really, really good. Yeah.
Okay, so but in terms of like, because we've never done this live,
No.
like we're just
We did one sort of live episode,
we did one live on stage,
which was sort of a horrible accident.
Oh yes, at the literature festival.
The Literature Festival.
yes,
I don't remember what number episode that is. I don't know. I don't
no.
remember most of the episodes we've done.
No, like I'll come home after recording an episode.
Yeah.
And Ali will be like, "Oh, what were the loves and hates?" And I'll be like,
The good thing about today's episode is that Ali's in the room,
"Yes."
and
So
Liz
she
will
won't
be
have to.
watching this from our house.
Oh, brilliant.
So she won't have to ask me what our
And
loves
Lucy's
hates
also
were.
here.
And Lucy, yeah, everyone's here.
Everyone's
so
here. Yeah.
The thing that's
they
really,
won't have to ask what our loves and hates were.
the thing that's really worrying is that, like, I'm trying, not to kind of shatter the illusion of cinema, but the two most qualified people in the room are both,
I'm wildly concerned
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
what's going on
There
behind the
seems to be
camera
a
at the
serious
moment.
technical
the
mishap
two
going on.
most skilled people are now buzzing around the laptop in a
We're
sense.
just chatting like like nothing's going on.
They look supremely worried.
Okay,
Oh,
it's good. Yeah,
are we good?
Sounds like a question.
There we go.
but this is fine though because
people were complaining, I think, about the audio quality.
They can
I
hear us
see.
too well.
They were saying they could hear you.
I
Yeah.
see. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah, any kind of rose-tinted goggles we may have had about
Yeah.
our appearance and professionalism have now been.
I don't think anyone had that impression.
No,
of us.
so-
My
Certainly
ass
not,
is
no.
wet.
Well,
So I mean,
Stop talking about your ass.
it's gonna come up a lot.
Gutted a penny. Yeah, indeed. Well, I mean, now we've. I guess. Sorry, one last piece of housekeeping.
Oh yeah.
I love housekeeping. It's
We
the
have a
best
few.
bit.
We have. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. Which one should I be looking at?
There's no way of knowing for sure.
No. Okay.
This is
I'm
gonna- this is gonna
Oh,
try
they
and-
go green and red.
Oh, look at
Ah,
that.
that's how Schofield knows.
That's how he knows. He's not a magician.
He's looking at the lights.
So wait, which one's live?
The red one.
Oh, for
The red one's
The red
live.
one is live.
That's
Well,
gonna get. That's gonna
you
get.
know,
That's gonna get.
red
that's
for
gonna get very
live, green
confusing.
for not.
Red means go.
Yes.
in
means
this
go.
instance.
Yeah.
Just the next hour and a half. Red means go.
Yeah, get another beer.
So I'm gonna
Green.
Need this. Sorry, jeez Louise.
Green means do not go.
Yeah, green. Yeah, exactly. That's how you
do
know.
not go. I think that's
'Cause
how
G
you
is-
say it.
G is closer to D in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Green means
which
do
means
not.
which means do not go.
Do not go. Green means do,
Do
not.
do the things
green-
that I do not.
Think about it like this. Green means do not go.
When I suggested we do a podcast. For
What were we
three of us,
talking
I
about?
never. What? Okay, never. What I was going to say is hello, listen. What I was going to say is we've never really done a live show before, as well apart from that one time we
Well,
did.
we record. We've never edited an episode.
That's our pledge.
It's Ants Live. We don't. Come on.
You don't.
No, you.
I
you
spent hours on
You
it.
top and tail it.
No, I
Hours on that.
Okay, look, what you just said and the manner in which you just said it is exactly why I have to spend hours. You ever seen a Chris Ray sound wave?
Yeah,
Jeez Louise,
yeah.
nightmarish. But no, so we
What was
have.
the last bit of housekeeping?
Please shut up.
No, I'm just asking you to do that.
We have. We have some listener hates and loves already submitted, which we'll get to. However, we do have a chat function, and while we are all being very professional right now, and we are not looking at our phones, Lucy's keeping an eye on things, so we'll be checking in with chat
With our
frequently.
correspondent.
Yeah, so if you've got anything you want to comment on, we'll give you a little shout out.
Yeah, if you're hating
involved.
the episode so far, that's valid because that's a hate.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's like the perfect hate, isn't
is.
it? Really.
It's like an aura bora.
I'm hating this episode. Fantastic.
Great. Yeah,
That's
great
that's
start.
like that's what fuels
I'm
me.
hating.
That's a compliment for us.
I'm hating the change to format.
Yeah.
Which of course we've never. Of course we were saying
We very rarely deviate from the format.
just before coming on air, I did say that this is the only episode I've worried about the quality of.
It's
I think.
certainly the most aware I've been of being on an actual medium of something.
Yeah.
When we record the podcast normally, I feel like there's no one listening. It's just us in the room.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
I don't have to think about people actually listening.
I mean,
to
that could very well be true of this episode, frankly.
it. Yeah, that's true. I don't actually know how many.
I mean,
people
Ali
are
and
watching.
Lucy are here, which is 2 more than we usually get.
And they know how many people are watching, and the less we know about that, the better. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think ignorance is bliss.
Oh, for sure. Oh.
Do we? I mean, let's take it down a notch. You know,
okay.
do
From
we?
what?
From this high energy quality.
Getting a very confrontational atmosphere here. I mean, like 100 episodes in,
Yep.
triple figures.
Triple figures.
Triple figures. Finally hit triple figures.
That's 3 figures, isn't it?
Do we want to? Is there anything we want to? Do
you wanna thank?
Do we want to look back on?
Oh, retrospective.
Do we want to be reflective on about?
I
Anything, or-
would love to do that, John, but unfortunately, as you know, I don't listen to this show.
Yeah.
No.
So I can't remember anything we've done.
Could you instead?
Except the Literature Festival.
Could you instead look back at the kind of terrible kind of swathe this has carved out of our lives? You know, if you can't remember every episode.
Oh, if I thought about all the things I've done that have wasted my own time, then I wouldn't do a thing in my life.
no, it's true.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to football every weekend.
Exactly.
Oh!
Well, that is the best way I can think of
Yeah.
to waste a lot of money.
And time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, but 2017 apparently is when we did our first episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good lord.
So what?
We
Well,
really
it's
should
not-
be further along, shouldn't
Yeah,
we? Than 100?
yeah.
We did have like a 6-month gap.
Yeah. I mean,
We all moved house and then lost motivation.
I guess if we kept
Yeah.
to it, this really should be like episode like 200.
200.
Really.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
But
There
oh
we
well.
go.
What I
We
find-
are where we are.
What I find encouraging about that is that we could have eased off a bit and just done like one a month and be exactly where we are right now. Which
Well,
is great.
originally we were going to do 1 a week.
Were we?
Yeah.
No, we did. Yeah, we were
and
running
then
one a
we,
week
and then
for a
we
while.
managed
Did
to talk.
we?
We managed to talk you off the ledge.
Really?
do once every fortnight.
Jeez Louise, I don't remember that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mad. I don't know how. I don't know how I did anything like that regularly when I was younger.
I mean, I struggle to come up with stuff every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How I did it on a weekly basis at one point, I do
No.
not know.
At what point did we actually start legitimately running out of things to say? Was it like episode 25?
Well, we're still here.
Yeah, I know. But
We're just grumpy boys. We just
Well-
keep coming up with stuff.
we went through a phase where I feel like the first kind of 10 episodes, we maybe had like maybe genuinely interesting kind of hates.
Things that had been boiling for years up
Yeah.
until that point.
Yeah, I think things that we wanted to get off our chests, irrespective of the podcast.
Then we went through 20 episodes where every hate was a variation of people.
Yeah.
It was literally just like...
Yeah.
I went too broad too early. If I had
Yeah,
one regret,
yeah.
I went too broad too early.
And now we kind of know the flavour of what
Yeah,
we're trying
now
to
I'm
bring.
quite specific around
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
But like a lot's happened like since that first episode, which was recorded in a very
No,
echoey
not
kind
really.
of kitchen, if I recall.
Kitchen. We've not moved too many locations. We've done a few in your new kitchen.
Yes.
Yours and Lucy's new kitchen.
Yeah.
Your podcast studio.
The podcast studio, yeah.
Which is where most of them were. We did some remotely during the lockdown.
remotely,
Yes.
yeah.
That was fun.
That was
Editing
weird.
The
things,
Lit
that was
Fest,
fun.
as we mentioned.
Yeah.
And now here.
The road trip. This is all the various locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we've done.
I mean, I would say we could do one at my house, but you're not invited.
Well, no, and also you have the dog.
Yeah.
We really have to lean into the dog, and I don't mean that literally, but
Not
like
literally, no, please don't.
but like Daisy would be a fourth
Yeah,
contributor. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It depends which room we're in
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how securely we can lock the door.
The but I mean, like in terms of like life events, though.
Yes.
I mean, we've all gotten married.
Yeah.
At that time.
That's something.
To other people.
Not to each other.
No, not to each other.
We tried that.
It's not that kind of show, is it?
Legally, they didn't understand.
I mean, you're three people who can't tell the difference between red and green at the moment. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's the kind of level you're on.
Wait, there it is.
Which one are we on?
There we go.
Hey, there we go. Wide shot. Yeah.
Look into Schofield's eye.
But yeah, we did. Yeah, we've all gotten married.
Yeah.
We've all moved house.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Global pandemic came.
That was
Oh,
our thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't went yet.
Hasn't
No,
went.
I was about to
went.
say like,
Yeah.
go, no, not quite, no, but we're still here,
Yep.
despite what the critics said.
They can shut up.
I mean, statistically, one of us should have succumbed to it. So, you know.
But yeah, I guess It's still going to be a regular episode, isn't it? We're still because format is king.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. There might be some
I'd thought so.
slight visual elements to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two have brought.
I brought a prop.
Things.
I brought kind
Yeah,
of
well,
a prop.
I feel like
should
I've got a prop that will also translate well to audio, assuming we release this as an audio thing.
Well, indeed, yeah. I very, very, very nearly forgot to press record. So, but
Oh, we are recording.
yeah, we are recording.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you came in halfway through your own intro,
Yes.
didn't you? So,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
more professionalism from us.
Well, you
there.
can retake that.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, we'll do it.
It
We'll do it.
can't
We'll
be
do it
done.
at the end.
Yeah.
No one needs to worry.
No one knows.
Well, I mean, to get these kind of live show nerves out of the way, do you just want to go for a?
Are you nervous?
Well, I feel there's a
I
certain-
was up until we started, and now I'm
Oh, cool.
now I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
this is helping.
I'm really just trying
Don't
to.
be nervous.
I'm just. Well,
I
not-
hate it when people say that.
I'm just trying to. I feel.
People go, oh, I'm a bit nervous.
I feel there's
I'm
an
really angry
antagonistic air
Do you?
about you.
We'll
yeah.
see. We'll see.
And normally format means I can just roll over you. So
That's
Yeah,
that's only going to get worse. I think.
We're in the Wild West here. Anything could happen.
Don't you hate it when people say, oh, I'm a bit nervous? People go, don't be nervous.
Is that
Oh,
your-
thanks.
Is that
Oh,
your-
that's really helpful.
Is that your
Yeah.
hate?
Yeah.
Has
Let's
that
move
ever
on.
worked?
Okay, sure.
No, that's not my hate.
Well, I mean, who has a hate then? Should we just go dive into it? Give the people what they want and all
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick us off?
I'll do it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
We'll do it in a row. Left to right or right to left. Right. So.
Oh, look
got
at
a prop.
this. It's got a prop.
So. You
I
know,
didn't see
right,
it.
I've not got it yet.
I didn't
I'm
see it, I
building
didn't
up
see
to
it, I
it.
didn't
I'm
see it,
building
I didn't
up to
see
it.
it. Build up.
So we're all young men.
Sure.
Ish.
I mean,
Yeah.
Not as young as we used to be.
Let me just make my hips hurting me a bit. so
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
gonna-
And Nick's got a
sorry,
wet
yeah.
ass.
yeah, it's really wet.
But apart from that,
It's
we're all
soaked into everything I have.
good. And we're all quite. Let's say we're fashionable, shall we?
Oh, well, I mean,
That is bold.
For the purposes of this.
now they can see they can see it. Yeah.
For the purposes of this piece.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked back at, say, a particular night out or a particular event and thought, what was I thinking with that?
Yes.
What I was wearing at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about if you look at that photo and it's every day for 3 years?
What have you done?
Something you wore pretty much every day for 3 years. And you might remember this. When I present it to you shortly, you may remember this.
So this is something you wore.
I wore this pretty much every day for 3 years whilst I
what
was
the
at
smell
university.
is.
That's what the smell
Was
is.
it the-
I'm sorry about that.
Was it the ankle tag?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm still wearing that, actually.
Right, yeah, they're very
No,
slim these days.
It was. I'll see if you can guess, actually. So this is something I hate now, because looking back, I feel like it had a detrimental impact on my university experience.
Really? What,
Yeah,
it had
that bad.
It had a marked, like, you could put things that went wrong against this item
I
of
think
clothing.
so, yeah.
Was
I
it
think
the
so.
Was it the outland? Was it the massive foam cowboy hat?
Well, you're getting closer.
It's a hat.
It's a hat.
Is it a trilby?
No.
Thank God.
You might... if you don't remember this, maybe I've misremembered how long I actually wore it for, but I definitely wore it all of university. But that was probably a period in our lives where we didn't see each other quite as much.
Was it an 80s aerobics headband?
No, that would be cool.
That would be
wouldn't
cool,
it?
actually.
That would be
You'd
pretty
look back
cool.
on that pretty happy.
There are very few things I wouldn't wear at least once.
Is it an outerwear or an underwear piece?
It's a hat.
Underwear
Why
hat.
Did we establish
We
it?
just
was a
said hat.
I missed that.
Underwear
Sorry,
hat.
I wasn't paying
Yes, it's my
attention,
under hat.
Yeah.
You've always
I
got
wear
a hat.
under
I've got
hat.
an under hat right now.
Sure.
under
Sorry,
this one.
as a man who doesn't really do much in the
Yeah,
hat
we
department.
need to
Yeah.
talk more about hats.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wore this every day at university, and even my lecturer at the time said, "That hat, you've got to lose that."
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is something football
No,
related?
no, it's not.
No.
So I'm gonna
Reveal.
present it to you now.
Reveal it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, he's not going to put it on with that hair. That's beautiful.
It's this.
Oh, okay. It's a little knitted beanie thingy.
It's a little knitted beanie thing which at best looks like it should be a tea cozy.
That doesn't look
Yeah.
as disgusting as I
Do you
thought
not
it
think?
was going to.
Well, it's
I mean, I
been
can't
washed.
see the inside of
But
it.
this
And the smell doesn't transmit over
No,
camera.
There is a stain on it there, I think. A
Is
little
there?
bit, yeah.
Well, this hasn't been worn for at least 10 to 12 years.
Okay.
When was it last washed?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, that's
But
an
when it
exciting
wasn't washed, it
journey
used.
for all of us.
And I bear in mind at university, I wore this every day, morning, noon, night. I wore it out to the pub. I wore it to lectures.
I was about to say, like, night out, like, on,
I think I wore it playing football once.
Where did it come from?
Wow.
That's a good question.
That's an excellent
I was
question,
trying to
yeah.
think of that when I pulled it out of the wardrobe the other day. I thought, where did I actually get this hat? And I have no idea,
Is it like
to be honest with you.
Spider-Man's black symbiote suit? Like, it's
Sure.
it's an alien.
It came
that
from space.
From space, yeah.
Yeah.
It gives me a really bad attitude. Which is why I brought it
Which
to
is
this
why-
particular episode.
That would explain the dancing as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It would, yeah.
Are you going to put it on?
Well, I might shortly, but I'm going to talk about it first.
You want to build up to
okay,
that.
okay.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
build up to that.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about it and then I'm going to wear it for the rest of the episode.
Oh, I see.
So I thought
right.
that'd be a visual treat.
That's really,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing a hat already, so that
exactly.
worked, and then
yeah.
John will feel.
See that hat?
And I've never
it's got,
owned a hat.
That hat actually. I saw you wearing a hat when I walked in. I thought, oh shit,
Oh,
I've got a
and
hat.
I've
And I'm about to
ruined
slag
it.
that off. But your hat's very nice.
Yeah, my hat-
And it's
Yeah.
got catamaran on it and all that.
Actually, I do have a hat. It's in the corridor.
But people,
It's so big, it has to be.
it has to, yeah. Oh, that's what that was.
I had to climb over that.
I thought that was a tent.
You know what?
Oh no!
You know, in those movies,
You should have just said nothing there.
You know, movies about like zombie outbreaks, and they have those tents set up for like, you know, sort of like the army is like doing its thing. It's like that.
Yeah, I intimately know them. Yeah.
Yeah, you should do. Yeah. You know, in E.T. when they all go to E.T.'s house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's his house.
Yeah. Anymore?
It's like a big tent.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is like a massive tent. Yeah. No, that's it.
Guys in
No,
forensic
oh,
suits.
thank you, yeah,
like,
that's all I
look out
get,
your
yeah.
ears. When you're
Yeah. This is magical. Yeah.
So I feel, looking back now, that I feel that at university I was just that guy with that stupid hat.
Guy with the hat.
And I don't want to be remembered as that guy.
But it's too late.
It's too
No.
late now. It's too late now.
You are that guy.
Was that
But
your?
I've never worn this hat before or after that period of my life. Why would I choose to do it at university?
It's weird that you wore it every day as
But
well.
why did you take it off? Like what?
In the end, I think enough people said to me, "Come on."
It's like a medical intervention, basically.
Enough people just went, "Come on. You got to lose that hat or you're never going to get anywhere."
So
And they were right.
And look at me now.
Because look at you now. You're on a podcast.
I'm on a podcast presenting the hat.
So can you really remember the situation that prompted you to put it on? Like how did
Not
that
really,
begin?
no. But I just look back because Facebook was becoming a thing whilst we were at university.
It was, yeah.
And all my first, let's say, 30 to 40% of my photos on Facebook that I've been tagged in, I'm wearing this hat.
Yeah.
If
I am
someone's,
definitely going back.
you
now
should,
to look
because
at
I
you.
am wearing the hat.
I think.
Why would I do that though? Why would I do that to myself?
I
Like,
don't, what?
a
I want
warm-
to know. We're trying to. We should get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, a warm woolen hat.
Is this like we did a whole episode about going to university, reinventing yourself?
Yeah.
Call me the
But
dingo.
and that's
You know,
that.
remember that?
No.
Call you the
That
dingo.
was a thing. That was a meme from our show.
I mean,
Oh, was it?
Call me the dingo.
but imagine.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that
nicknames.
thought process of going,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm going to go to university and reinvent myself and meet new people and blah blah blah. But what the hell?
It's a weird
Why
choice.
why would that be the choice of something?
Was it a loving gift from a?
Yeah, maybe
from
someone-
Well, I
somebody?
hope no one watching this because I've just slagged it off quite a lot.
No.
Yeah.
It's interesting that it's a kind of like angel delight banana kind of colour.
Thank you.
That's
Well, I
interesting.
don't know what colour it used to be, but because I wore it.
Oh,
all
you
the
think
time.
that was white? Or,
it
or
could've-
worse,
oh,
red
it
or
could've
brown?
It was actually the colours were actually the direct inverse of one another.
Okay.
And now they've just gone the other way.
Well, that's much worse,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how much filth-ridden they are. No, I mean, I don't remember the first time I had it. I don't remember the last time I wore it. I don't remember particularly moving away from it. I just remember that it happened.
I think it's
Yeah.
a photo. You know when you get those Facebook anniversaries and it's like
Sure.
on this day so and so.
But there's photos of when I came back for like Christmas and I'm wearing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I have a memory of maybe
You
like
seem to have some sort of level of familiarity with it. When I
now
took
it's
it out.
coming back. But I visited you at university and I can't remember.
Oh,
I can't remember the hat.
Do you think? Because I'm wearing a hat right now.
Yeah.
Because my hair is. Very...
I've not got a problem with hats.
No,
just
no,
for
no,
the
no,
record.
no. But my hair is very bad at the moment. It's too long. I haven't
Sure.
done anything. It
Sure.
looks wild. So I thought I need to look great for this podcast. Obviously,
Yeah,
'cause
obviously.
we all look great.
Yeah.
The only option I have is to cover it with a hat.
Yeah, well,
This is my go-to hat for when I need to rein it in. Right.
Yeah.
Was it that? Did
No.
you? Okay.
No,
Did you
not
have
really.
a hairstyle that you?
I
didn't
went
like?
to university. I was bald. I had a shaved head,
Did you?
and I gradually grew my hair out, and then I started straightening my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Which you do now.
That's exclusive.
Oh no!
Which I still do. Yeah. But it was really long, so maybe there's something in that.
Because you and
Maybe.
I were both. I think in our natural state, it's quite curly hair.
How? Yeah.
Quite curly-haired individuals, yeah.
Relatively speaking.
Because there was a time
There's
when
a photo of me looking like Leo Sayer, also around that period on Facebook.
But also-
I had that hat then. We went in a pub. You were with
Yes,
me.
I
We
vividly
went
remember
to
that.
that's
yeah.
it coming back to me.
Vividly
We
remember
went
that.
to a pub and they told me I couldn't wear a hat in the pub.
In case
So
you
I
had
had to take it off and
drugs
it
over
was
it or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
all those drugs people carry under their hats.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the do you remember a period? I remember because we grew up in the same village,
Yes.
and I remember,
it, yeah.
going to I think it was a Christmas Eve church service.
Sure.
Because we were
Probably wearing this hat
God-fearing children at the time.
at the time.
And I think it was in the teenage years, and I think you had bleached hair.
Yes. Well, I also did that at one point.
You were in the pew in front of me.
And I was like a beacon.
Yeah, I thought it was a second coming, but
You thought, bloody hell, that looks like a Chris Dingle. Yeah. Yeah. So I hate this hat now. I look back now and I think I should have just.
do you hate the hat or do you hate?
I hate what it
everything?
represents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and I hate the hat. Look at it.
I'm the hat. Yeah.
Look at it.
It
It's
looks-
a weird hat.
Honestly, if you asked a child to draw a picture of a tea cozy, it would look like this.
It looks like a.
It's got like holes in it. And
I'm guessing you
let me
bought
tell
it.
you,
I'm guessing you looked at that on a shelf and you were
Must
like,
have.
yes.
must have.
I
It
want
looks,
that hat.
I reckon it looks handmade. I reckon someone
Has it got a label or
A lot
anything?
of love went into it.
No,
No.
I don't think it was. I feel like I'd remember that, but because it's so stretchy and it's got like holes in it, like all like woolly items like this, it would like stretch the more I wore it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I had to wash it and then tumble dry it on a high heat to get it back
To
in
shrink
shape.
it in.
But
I
so
see,
it was like down here. By the time like I washed it, and I only washed it once every. Bear in mind I was a student.
Yeah.
Few
So,
months.
did you-
and I
yeah.
wore it every day.
Did you wash it more or less frequently than you wash your head?
What? Less.
Yeah.
I showered.
Oh, this is what I'm asking. Like,
Not
was
that
that-
often, not as often as I do
okay.
now.
was the hat a crutch, is what I'm saying,
Probably.
to hide the general kind of...
Certainly when I had,
Unkempt.
say, hangovers at university, which would happen every now and then.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
imagine.
Every now and then it would.
Yeah.
That hat would come out. Maybe I associate it with that. It's all the bad stuff of university. Not that it was all bad. That I associate, it's encapsulated within this hat.
I remember in my second year of...
You must have some fashion faux pas, John.
Oh, hard
That you
to,
wish to share with the group.
hard to believe.
Let's
Oh,
direct
yeah.
the
Yeah.
attention off of you.
Style icon.
I'm going to put the hat on now.
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Zoom in.
There you go.
So that was the look.
This was the look.
That
Isn't
was-
it? Isn't it cool?
That was Chris Ray, university
This
years.
is circa 2005.
It's
It's like you're
I'm going to wear this for the rest of the episode until it gets too hot.
okay.
It's-
Mine's getting hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're if we went to like some kind of soft play land, you'd be like a construction worker.
Yeah. What, like a
No.
cuddly version?
You'd be like, don't fall in the knitwear pothole.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But imagine like wearing this in the height of summer,
Yeah.
in winter, all year round.
Thankfully, you were naked
Stupid.
from the eyes down.
What
so
was going
it
through
kind
my
of-
head?
Well, not much actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, bulletproof.
Mad.
Fibers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a beer while you discuss your fashion faux pas.
Oh sure, yeah. Well, I in the second year of university, I decided to like go a year without cutting my hair, and
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, and you would think because I always had very. The weird thing is like both Chris Ray and I, like at times in our life we've had.
I could pass it. Oh, it's too late.
No, it's fine.
I was trying not to draw
Nobody
attention
noticed.
to that.
Nobody noticed. It's
no
fine.
one noticed. It was fine.
At,
yeah.
at times in my life, I've had short hair. You've had very short hair, and the weirdest thing is, it makes my head look even bigger than it actually is. Because
Well, we
here we go.
rather cruelly. although
No, I'm
really,
su- I'm sure
really,
you wouldn't
really
have done
quite
it.
funny.
Wouldn't have done
Yeah,
anything
really.
cruel, no.
We used to call John Microphone Head.
Ah, and why was that?
This may have come out because when John sort of shaved his head like say a grade 3,
Yeah.
it looked a lot like that.
Like like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have quite a large head anyway.
Yeah.
But
now you
as we've-
found
as
it
we've
now, but yeah,
discussed-
you know, we both struggled to get there.
Yeah.
Let's
So
say.
so I was like, okay, I'm gonna break out the mold. I'm gonna do away with the default character creation face, which is like what I kind of had. So I decided to like just not cut my hair for like a year. It was pretty much a whole year. And when I look back on it, the thing that was kind of gross is that like I wasn't washing it very often.
Sure.
Which I
Sure,
guess
sure,
is
sure.
kind of like rock and roll.
Sure.
Because
Well,
the thing is like nowadays, I don't use shampoo.
no, you haven't for a while.
I haven't used shampoo for.
No, I
better
didn't.
That's
part-
another exclusive.
I did
Yeah.
know that, but I just for the
Yeah.
benefit of the video.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't used shampoo for the better part of a decade.
But look at your glorious
and
locks.
it's just like it's
Shining
it's,
in the
looks-
light.
Tremendous.
It's astonishing. Like
It is,
it's,
yeah.
it's like a
It's
shag carpet.
it's
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
But I think back and I look back at myself then,
Sure.
and it's like it's really kind of like greasy and weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
I mean, that's probably a good description of me at university.
Well-
to be honest,
Oh, it's the greasing weird guy.
it's the greasy weird guy with a weird hat.
But my
He
thinking,
never takes it off.
my
Yeah.
thinking was, I can elevate this kind of bland potato face that I have
Yeah.
to another level. I can find my
Well,
style
Oh, okay.
by I'll just let the hair. I'll break the mold. I'll be unconventional.
Congratulations.
So I couldn't wait to have like that rock star
So
hair.
did you want long hair, like falling
Oh,
locks?
I wanted everything you're meant to do at university.
Yeah, sure.
The thing is, my hair defies like
Physics.
yeah, physics and common sense and decency.
Yeah.
And rather than going like down, it just kind of went like out,
Yeah.
like and in a very
At one-
square manner.
Yeah. At one point, I swear you had like a perfectly square head.
Yeah, like it was astounding.
Wow.
Like you get this like kind of flat top and then just kind of down. If I'm viewing me in profile, I'd get this kind of like weird,
Oh, like I get the
kind of
little
like a
flicks. I
yeah.
get the flicks at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only surviving evidence of it is that I have my old diving license from 2005.
You're a qualified diver.
Well, I was. It's probably expired now.
Sure.
Like,
I wouldn't.
like my
I
dive
wouldn't
partner.
back you. Yeah. I wouldn't back you on a rescue.
No.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
And yeah, and it's just this kind of gurning passport photo shot of me clean shaven, almost as clean shaven as I am now. I shaved like a few days ago.
you
Like,
shaved a few hours ago.
yeah,
I mean, it looks darker than when I arrived.
yeah, it's astonishing. Yeah, But and it's wild. It's astonishing.
Big square.
I remember once hungover at university, someone was ringing the doorbell at quite early in the morning.
Scumbags.
And I crawled out of bed, like dying, got to the door, and it was a delivery man, and he dropped something off. And then I was like, why was he looking at me so weird? And also, I'm quite in an emotional state anyway. And then I look in the mirror, and the issue is that, like, I've got all this hair, but clearly I've been sleeping on the
Great
sides.
stuff. Yeah.
So I essentially just this kind of like, I don't know how you even describe it, like a kind of Elvis mullet kind of thing. Like just this massive hair going.
Like a trunk.
Yeah.
Almost, like.
You should have got a woolly hat, John.
Should have got a woolly
That would have
hat.
solved all
Yeah.
your problems. Or
Yeah,
caused all of them.
Given the wool shortage of the mid 2000s,
Yeah,
it
sorry about
just
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
practical.
That was your fault.
That was my fault with his hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a similar hair thing at uni, but it was less deliberate, like you trying to get a rock star look.
Yeah.
I just didn't do anything at uni. Like I became the very laziest version of myself. Like my hair just grew because I didn't do anything about it. My beard also grew out, but this is before I had like a man's beard, as they say.
You hadn't done the right.
I had a very
it very-
fluffy beard.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I was blissfully unaware of this because I just didn't look in the mirror.
Yeah.
So I was this very skinny, very pale because I hardly went outside and I was eating very badly.
Yeah.
I had this weird, wifty, wafty kind of wispy hair and this bum fluffy beard.
Yeah.
And then I came back home. And I went to a gig. We went to see Muse.
Nice.
And friends were taking pictures wildly. You know, hey, what a good time we're having. And I looked at them there and then at the time. And I was like, what am I?
What have I
Oh,
done?
no. It was awful. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like, generally.
Regarding that point in your life, were you aware of like all this?
My tummy.
Yeah, your
Oh, that.
pom-poms.
Oh, I mean, my bum troubles.
Well, I mean, it's a bit. Well, I mean,
It's a bit more advanced.
That's maybe putting like
No,
That's a
that
hell
was
of a
pre
leap.
that.
that's putting a funny hat.
We
on
went
it.
from
Yeah.
hat to bum troubles
Well-
in like 2 minutes.
Well, you
then.
just mentioned.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, no, you just mentioned like you were eating terribly, and I was like, did you know at the time?
Oh no!
No.
I mean, I was
You don't
eating
think
as
about it
badly
when
as,
you're young,
as
yeah.
students eat, you know, like
Yeah.
tin
about it.
stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it was fine. No, those symptoms didn't develop for a while, and arguably were caused by that. No.
I remember in the first year of university, I had a meal which was a tin of beans and a pack of salt and vinegar crisps sprinkled on top.
Oh, for croutons.
For croutons.
Oh,
Yeah.
for croutons.
for roughage and texture.
I got one of those par-bake baguettes. Put that in the oven. Realised that I didn't have a knife. So I just tore it open like an apple and poured tinned macaroni and cheese into it. And then had that for dinner.
Oh god.
And then one night, whole meal, I had a strudel. But a whole strudel for 4.
Nice.
That was dinner and dessert.
Oh, the strudel.
A strudel for 4.
I'll have half a strudel for mains.
Yeah.
And then like
I'm not an animal.
No. Cut that delicately in half. And then
I didn't have a knife.
and then just tore it like this. Tore a strudel.
Yeah, it was
like that.
really hot as well. Didn't have a plate. No, I didn't have
And
a
then just
plate.
go, right, I'll just let that go down. I'll let that bit of strudel
Yeah.
go down.
I was eating off
oh,
a
it's
book.
It's pudding time.
I was eating off a Beano annual. It was a vintage 1974.
Oh god.
Dilliston Nash and Beano annual. And like,
Eating off the albino annual again.
oh, here he is.
And you can't wash it, so you got to change the page.
You got to check. That's why.
Oh, Biff over bear.
You're tonight, Biffo.
I once ran out of food, and we've got off topic just for a change.
Oh,
here.
well, yeah.
Never mind.
No.
I looked in my cupboard. I had a jar of mint sauce, and I could have gone to the shop. The shop was at the end of our street.
No.
Guess what I did?
You ate it out of your hat.
I ate, yeah. No, I ate it though.
You ate the whole mint.
I ate the whole jar of mint sauce, and I went to bed.
Did you eat it like a yogurt?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Well, that's the only way you can eat them.
Well, you could have.
Yeah.
It's like-
like Popeye.
And then I went to bed.
Yeah, you squeezed it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh!
No, but it's in your eyes. It's
Yeah.
mostly vinegar.
It's in a jar. So you squeezed the glass.
And it went straight in. Like
It
that.
went straight into your mouth with the
Plopped in
blood.
like that.
So I ate a whole tin of mint sauce when I went to bed. To sleep. Oh no.
No, I very deliberately said bed, didn't I?
Yeah, you didn't say sleep.
I never said sleep.
I once ran out of sugar, and I like sugar in my tea. So, but I had some golden syrup. Well, I didn't. I found some.
Yeah. I found some golden syrup.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't branded. It was just like a
Except
jar with
golden
like an amber liquid in it.
And it was weird because it was in like a cup and had a barcode on it, and it had like a patient name on it.
Sure,
But
yeah.
But no, I still put it in.
And like the day.
didn't work the same way as sugar.
No,
No, it's
tea
funny that,
at
isn't
all.
it?
It
Yeah.
just was right to the bottom. Oil and water kind of
Just getting
situation.
congeals, yeah.
Yeah. Bad times.
I once ate a meal which was nothing but bacon, some tomatoes, and rosemary.
You're so classic.
What for culture?
I love the idea.
I was more animal than man.
But it wasn't on or in anything. It's
No.
just bacon, tomato, rosemary.
Because like in the when you learn to cook, like suddenly like it's like stir fries.
Yeah,
Like everything is a stir fry.
Everything.
Regardless of
Yeah.
what. So it's like I'm gonna make a stir fry. What do I have? I've got some bacon.
Bacon, tomato, and rosemary.
Yeah, back
stir.
in the pan. What else you got? I've got a few tomatoes. Need some seasoning. Oh, it's a bit too much rosemary. I guess I'm gonna have to eat it now.
Oh, it's burning.
It looked like your floor after Christmas. Like it's just
Oh,
pine,
no.
pine needles
Oh, no.
everywhere. It was horrendous.
Oh, good times. Yeah, uni was great for our
Yeah.
Uni
body.
was fantastic, but this
That is a shame.
is indicative of everything that went wrong for me at university.
So are there palpable problems that you know were caused by that hat? Other than people
I
going...
think it's the fact that people saw fit to mention it. Bear in mind, at university, as we've established, nobody cared.
No.
And
You
yet,
could do whatever you wanted.
enough people mention this hat to say, "Come on." That's probably enough of the hat now.
I think it's because it's such like a wide expanse of like beige.
Yeah.
Like, it
If
feels
you
like
come through-
anything.
Yeah,
But
you
that's
come
what I said.
through
There's
the
nothing wrong with
doorway.
wearing a hat and being the hat guy, but not this hat.
Yeah, because if you're going to be the hat guy, you have a wild hat.
Yeah.
You have stripes, you have a little boop boop on the top, whatever they're called.
People only remember this because of how shit it is.
Yeah, but maybe that was good.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I promise.
I think it is.
Because I've done much better since.
Better with hats?
university.
Or
better
with
with
life?
hats.
What were
and
you,
with life.
what were
yeah.
you wearing at the time in terms of like fashion? Was it like a kind of long sleeve t-shirt under a short sleeve t-shirt?
It was.
Which is
it
kind
was
of like
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was
everyone-
around. It was along those lines. Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
Yeah, it's a lot of
But
that.
that doesn't go with. This doesn't go with that.
well, would it look less?
I was wearing
egregious
stuff
is
from
what I'm
like
wondering.
high street shops.
Yeah.
With this,
Do you remember at the time?
and I walked into the high street shop and they went, "Get out!"
Not you again.
Yeah.
We're dating ourselves a bit here. But do you remember kind of mid to late 2000s? You would get like is a polo shirt the word where it's like a t-shirt with
With
a
a
collar?
collar. Yeah.
But they would do those ones which were like faked to make it look like you were wearing two polo shirts
Yes.
at once.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a second collar and a
Which I'm guessing was born out of people having actually worn two polo shirts.
Yeah.
That
And
was
then
like
it's
the,
like-
the skater look, wasn't it?
Do you want to look
Did
like
skaters
you're wearing...
do that?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess is
Well, I think what they would often do is they'd wear like a collared long sleeve shirt, and then they'd wear a polo shirt over the top of that. So we'd have two collars, but they'd have the long sleeve, short sleeve thing going on.
Yeah.
But that grungy thing was kind
yeah.
of wearing lots of clothes.
I'll be totally honest with you at this point. I'm not really that fashionable.
What?
No.
I'm just trying to be honest.
No, I don't want to hear that.
You know, I'm wearing like very monotone colours and my lovely hat.
Yeah, but like a I thought you dressed up this evening.
Thank you.
Because a grey
I
t-shirt.
did actually get changed.
Yeah,
before I
a
came,
grey
yeah.
t-shirt and
Although what I was wearing during the day was pretty much exactly the same as
just
this.
put on a different grey
I just put on a
t-shirt,
different
yeah.
grey t-shirt. The one I was wearing at work was green. That's the only difference.
Holy crap.
Well, I put on trousers, which is
That's
Congratulations.
thank God.
quite elite for me. I mean, like
Especially for the podcast, because I'm sick of seeing like that.
all this. Yeah. Well, I mean, like COVID is basically I've just been living in sweatpants for like 2 years. It's been amazing.
Bliss.
It's been
But now
astounding.
nothing fits. Or does it?
Well,
Sort of.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good. Good for
The
you.
thing is that because I only wash it like every 2 weeks, it gets kind of saggier as
Sure.
as
Yeah,
the time
That's what I
goes on,
mean.
Yeah.
Imagine that with a hat
Yeah.
while you're 18.
Well, I find it hard to imagine anything with a hat. Really, I'm a very recent.
Well, that's
a
true, yeah.
very recent addition to the hat world.
So my advice, looking straight down the lens of the camera now,
Yep.
is if you're going to be a guy or a gal and do something at university that makes you stand out or you think is individual, don't. Just go with the crowd.
Go with the crowd.
Go with the crowd. Don't stand out.
Be popular.
Be not too popular.
Likable.
Likeable.
You don't want to stand out too much.
Just do something that's just quirky enough if you must do something, but don't make it a hat like this.
You want to be likable but non-committal.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of like, oh, he's there.
There's people,
and
I
he's
guarantee
fine.
there's people out there who remember me as that guy who wore the hat.
Yeah.
And that's very upsetting to me.
Well, you must have done worse.
Oh, yeah. But it's my notoriety with the hat
Yeah.
that means people remember me for the hat.
Think about some of the stuff like I don't know about everything you've done, but think about some of the stuff
No,
I know
nobody-
you've done.
nobody does.
I like if you were remembered as just the hat guy, I think that was
You're
a
getting
win.
off lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but not this hat. That's the point. Not this hat. Give me any other hat.
Any other hat,
That's it.
fine. Okay, well that was delightful.
That was
Thank you.
great.
That was
Yeah.
delightful.
Nice
Oh.
bit of trip down memory lane.
And just for a moment, it felt like we were the only people in the room.
Yes.
It was magical.
Very small moment, but yes.
Yeah. Hello. we're
Don't
being
wave.
waved
Don't
at.
wave at us. Oh no. We've remembered you're here.
Have we got any interaction?
we've had a lot of commentary about the glory of hats.
Let's talk about hats then. What do we got?
Well, we've got suggestions that John, you could donate your hat to be a new Nightingale hospital.
There you go. That's a good joke.
That's solid, that.
No, because it's
That's funny. You're not laughing, John, and I'll tell you why that's funny.
Explain it.
It's because you've got a big fucking head. And the hospitals need to be big for all the patients.
They do, yeah.
They need space.
That's why that's funny.
It's a funny joke.
Yeah, you might have to just remind me about that. Like,
no,
the rest of my life.
We'll talk about that.
No, it's cool.
fine.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Yeah, thanks,
anonymous caller.
listener. Yeah, that's great.
Thanks for calling in with that.
Plenty of talk that your hat looks like a drug hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a good comment, yeah.
Well, no, because if you'd known where to get drugs, you probably would have been a little cooler.
I've never done drugs, for the record.
No.
I would not know where to go. I was once asked on a bus, do you know where I can get some bud? And I said, bargain booze is round the corner.
What did they mean?
That's a drug term.
Oh, is
I
it?
still don't know.
Good lord.
Oh, sweet child.
That's a drug. That's a drug term.
I talking about sweet kush.
It was trying to get high on
buds.
street drugs.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where to
But
send
you
it.
look like a druggy boy.
Maybe I was wearing the hat.
Maybe so.
You would have been
Yeah.
wearing a hat.
There's probably
And
something
then
in
a
there.
final point that your hat should be banned under the Geneva Convertible, which I think might have been a typo.
No, that's right. That's right, yeah.
I would,
'Cause
I would drive that car. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were in a Geneva convertible, that would probably fly off your head.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which would be a good thing.
Well.
But yeah, thank you, everyone.
For your
I
hat comments.
want people to know that we appreciate them.
Well, you can say it then.
Well, I'm saying it. I can feel the silent judgment coming from you already.
No, I'm reading the beer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
sure.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming.
coming,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got any questions? We'll try and answer them.
Well, we've done very well to get 1/6 of the way through the show so far.
Yeah.
How far in are we?
Yeah,
I don't think the loves count as
only
six.
4. yeah, we front loaded.
Yeah, we massively, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I know you've brought props.
Yes.
Do you feel that yours is a showstopper kind of hate?
No, mine might be quite good to go now.
You sure? I don't, because I worry that mine's
We really
not
should
going to
have
be good.
discussed this
Oh,
before
no.
we
I
start.
worry that mine's not going to be very good compared to what yours is.
Well, why don't you go then?
Okay,
It
let's
makes
get-
sense for you to go, John.
Okay, I'll get a mediocre one out of the way.
Yeah, great.
And then you can take us home.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad,
yeah.
you,
Okay.
I'm glad you've saved the mediocre one for the 100th episode.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Yeah,
Well
no,
done,
it's great.
John.
Okay, well, going into this episode, I was like, I genuinely can't think of a hate.
Oh.
It's going to be an issue.
Like, this is going to be good.
100 episodes in, we've run.
I know,
all out.
I've been agonising over it, and I was like, I finally made it. I've finally grown as a person.
Yeah.
And like,
What a time to bail, though. 99
Well,
in.
Yeah, and then I went from being like, I cannot think of a hate to suddenly having 2, and I'm completely torn as to which one to go with. Right
Are you
now.
still torn right up till now?
I've
You've got a Schrodinger's hate
I've got-
situation
toss-up.
going on.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
Are you
yeah.
hoping we're going to ask you for both?
Because
you're not
I'm not.
Okay, no, okay. I'm gonna say I hate it when a thing breaks that I can't fix.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Is
there
talking
an
about
example
like,
of
yeah,
this?
like a soul or like a
Uh,
like a spanner.
yeah, it's like my ambition, my career,
Yeah. Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that broke a long time ago.
God knows I try. But no, because I have some Bluetooth headphones,
Sure.
which have served.
I reckon we're going to say had in a minute.
Yeah, I own some Bluetooth headphones, which are they go over your head.
Yeah, I know. I know what headphones
Yeah,
are.
but come with me on this journey. Okay.
They go over your head.
Well, here's the thing. They
Oh
are.
no!
Yeah.
It was a joke about how big your head was.
They are.
Lol.
Did they snap over your big head, John? Is that what happened? You
That's
can
what
tell
I was
us.
inferring.
You can tell us, John. Did they snap on your big head?
They have snapped. But from a manufacturing default.
Yeah, sure,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
got maybe 2 years use out of them.
Yeah.
So clearly, it can't be my head.
But everything's got a breaking point, hasn't it?
Yeah, they
If
were-
you stretch something long enough,
They were a little pinchy.
were they?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
for a while.
How do you stress test something with that head? I mean, I don't know how.
You should be the guy.
You should be the guy.
You should be the guy with the
stress test guy. The head
Get
test
John
guy.
back in.
They call me the Red Baron.
Yeah.
He's killed more pilots
Yeah.
than anything else.
You should be the headphone testerizer.
Yeah, you should. To be honest.
My point is,
So you broke them.
yeah. So it's meant to be like it's a like a solid bit of plastic in a
Sure.
kind of U or C shape.
Depending on which way round.
Which way you're looking at it?
Yeah.
Or an N, I suppose, in certain fonts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a
With-
G.
with-
if you curve them like a G.
Yeah, with 2 ear bits.
Curve them,
Yeah. And that's meant to be fairly rigid, but it's got a bit of flexibility in it because it goes over my head and then clips on my ears.
It's got to have some flexibility.
Yeah.
And sometimes it makes a noise, like kind of like screaming metal. But my point is that after like a couple of years of loyal service, I had it on my head, and it snapped. It just kind of like sheared.
So was it on your head and suddenly it went blowing?
Yeah, it may have been. Like, and so like
And it sighed with relief because
This-
it was dead.
this point kind of like here on my head.
Sweet freedom.
Thank fuck.
So now it's really like one end is really like floppy,
Right.
Like a kind of like a broken limb. or
Nobody
something.
wants that.
No, it's
Yeah.
not good. Yeah.
No, so you've got a
So-
mono sound now.
So, but of course, I'm like, well, what have I got to do? I mean, clearly, I've got to throw it away
Clearly.
or something like that. Like, just get rid of it.
Yeah, I would.
And I'm like,
But the headphone parts themselves are
they
still
still
working.
work. Yeah, I can press the button. It makes it makes the noise. It makes like it's swinging in the wind, but it wants to work.
It wants to.
And I'm like, no, because this breaks my heart. Because I remember as a kid, things would break, and when they're broken, you can't do anything with it.
No.
I had this transformer. No, it's coming out
This has
now.
brought back a lot of memories for you. Painful memories.
Shut
John's
up.
really hurt.
I had a Transformers toy.
John's taking out on me now.
And he was
Everyone just saw that.
He
We've
was-
got 2 cameras on
This is
John.
what he's like on the show, okay?
This is the bit that gets edited out. This is why you
Yeah,
spend
this
so
is
much
what
time in
you're
the
doing!
edit. I'm a victim here.
Are you done?
Yes.
Oh, he's trying to
For,
silence
for now.
Yeah. You know, if I call the police now, you're wearing that hat. You know?
Oh, they're taking me in.
Take him away, officer.
Yeah.
They won't even ask what the problem
they
is.
won't.
Oh, it's him. It's him. It's him.
It's
I'm so
obviously
sorry.
him.
I had a Transformer,
Yeah.
and he was a Decepticon.
Oh my goodness.
So he was a baddie.
No, I know what that is. I knew that.
I knew it
I,
too.
I know you know that. Yeah, but
What was
he's-
it- what was it
he's
again?
a Decepticon.
The
The bad guys.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
We have
And
We have
a lot of fun on this.
and the gimmick at the time, he was a robot that turned into a car,
What?
and he had they really broke
like-
the mold on that one, didn't they?
Hang on.
Yeah.
So he transformed
Yeah.
into a
He
car?
transmorphed into a car.
Transmorpherized.
One
Yeah.
of those transmorphers.
And he had the gimmick was he had a little plastic
That wasn't
gun.
the gimmick, no?
Bear with me,
Okay.
dickhead. he had a little gun, and you could fill it with water.
Oh!
It had a little squeezy bit, so it would spray
What,
like
on the figure?
in the gun,
Oh.
and it would spray water. And the idea was that when he turned into a robot, the
Sure.
front of the car, the bonnet, was like on his chest.
I understand.
Right.
And the idea was that it was heat-sensitive plastic. So you could splash it with hot water, and it would change colour.
Like those mugs.
Like those mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea was that a child was meant to put, I assume, boiling water into this little gun.
Oh, God.
Spray it.
Sounds legit.
And then you could go like, oh no, you got me. And like, it would show damage.
You got me, now let's go to a...
Also, it would show damage on it.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, so you'd get 2 of these. One would squirt the other.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh no, a wound!
I think that was
and
the
you'd see
idea.
like his
Down.
beating heart. And
I
like,
cool it down.
Well, I
Show
think
the
so. It was meant to show battle damage.
I understand.
That's quite cool. I like that.
So, but the point is, I took that to primary school one day because I was
sure.
very joyful, and a boy,
One of the bigger boys.
one of the bigger boys,
Yeah.
threw it on the ground.
Boys suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and you know, I was asking for it. You know, frankly,
You
know,
were, with
at
that
that
age.
age, I deserved it. Yeah. and he threw the transformer on the ground, and his leg just sheared off. Like it shattered his kneecap.
He just did it, what, for shits? Like,
Yeah, and so just like, you know, his kneecap was shattered.
That sucks.
Irrevocably.
That's...
So
I'm sad now.
young me gathered like as many of the bits together, and my dad had a noble attempt at fixing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the only way he could fix it, he told me afterwards, was to perpetually superglue the transformer in car mode.
So it was just a car.
That's the
It was
worst
just a
mode.
car, yeah.
Why did you pick that mode?
I know. Just give me a transformer with a leg that doesn't work.
Papa Lock, that's the worst mode.
You've given me the uncoolest mode.
I have loads of cars, Dad. I
So-
wanted a robot.
So I think
I glued it back together with your favourite composition. The car.
It's a Porsche 911.
Yeah.
God damn it, Dad!
so I did, my dad's in his study, and they're like,
In his leather chair.
open the door, kind of shut it.
What do you want, boy?
Father? A moment.
What do you want? I've got minutes.
Jonathan.
Come closer to my leather-bound desk.
But I'm like, Peter, a moment. You know, it's like
Speak up, boy.
we need to talk about the car situation, Father.
What's your problem? I fixed your favourite toy.
Your brum brum robot. Yeah.
Dad, I'm 38.
So my point is that when these headphones broke, I was like, no, not today. I had like this kind of tunnel vision.
Oh,
like,
right, okay,
flashback
we jump forward in
to
time
that
now,
poor
yeah.
Transformer, forever locked.
In a car form?
Imagine how uncomfortable that must be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I never thought about the comfort for Transformers.
He's in a box in my parents' attic, screaming constantly. Because
But like,
about it, yeah.
if Toy Story is in fact reality, that's exactly what's happening right now.
That is the worst thing.
Yeah.
he would be a heartwarming character in Toy Story 5.
Do you think?
Well, think about it. It'd be like, you know, he'd be...
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
slightly
screaming would
broken.
be off-putting.
It would be a little off-putting.
Yeah.
Just constantly screaming and driving around.
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
But it broke my heart as a kid.
I'm sure.
And it broke my heart now because I had this traumatic flashback
Sure.
when my headphones broke, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What am I going to do?" And
Ali, didn't you have a Ken doll as a kid that broke and the head came off?
Weirdly, he also had colour changing plastic. He was a
What?
shaving Ken.
Yeah.
Living Ken.
A hot, like, fake razor.
And his beard
and
would go
he'd
away.
drag it over his face.
Oh, that's
his
clever.
beard- but his head came off.
wait, sorry, you put a fake razor
It's like
on
a
your
sponge.
Ken.
With a spongy razor that you dragged over his
and it
face.
had to be hot water again.
Yeah.
So you had to. So I know the dimensions of like a Ken doll. So you had this tiny little
Yeah,
sponge,
very chokeable.
which had to be
Very
very hot as well.
Very hot and very
It was,
chokeable.
it was actually weirdly real razor blades as well.
And yeah, his head came off one day because I guess I was too aggressively shaving.
Only with Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't aggressive with any of the others.
And what happened?
The only way that Dad could fix his head back on was to glue a Savlon lid to his neck that the
Oh,
head
God.
would kind of slide over, but you kind of could see. Still
So did
see
it
the
kind of
ridges.
look like he had like a neck brace on all
Yeah,
the time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you couldn't turn his head anymore because it was just like. But he gained a couple of inches in height.
Did
Like,
your dad, when he was...
not literally a couple of inches, but if he was 6
Oh, I
foot,
see,
he was
yeah,
now 6
relatively.
foot 2,
Yeah, but he gained it in the neck.
Yeah.
So that's very noticeable. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
spread out.
Imagine like in real life, someone goes to you and goes, "Oh, your neck's grown."
Good.
Now, imagine that as a compliment.
That'd be horrible.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, you got a longer
Oh,
neck.
hi, Steve. Nice to see you. Oh, your neck's grown. Real
your
nice. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
neck's grown a
Has
bit.
your neck got taller, Steve?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you look good.
Oh, well done. Oh,
you
your
look
neck.
good.
Oh, your neck.
I see.
And you had a shave as well.
Yeah, with a boiling razor.
Yeah, this long kind of hairy neck going all the way down.
I'll have a beer.
Would you like a beer?
Well, you take that one.
Open the hells.
Well, I can give you this.
All right,
one.
I'll take
Yeah.
that one then.
Oh,
Okay.
Open the hells. Are the hells cold?
They've been in
Oh.
the fridge, those hells.
Marvellous.
They are cold.
Open the hells.
Listener, this is your at-home reminder to hydrate.
It's beer time.
It's very
yes.
important.
beer time.
Anyway, so my point is...
Hey, what is your point?
My point is...
You've got a big head.
My point is that, like, it broke my
I'll
heart.
have one.
All right. Okay,
cheers.
there you go, yeah.
Oh, you're not having a Heineken.
Cheers, babe.
Well, no, I'm going to have a hells.
Oh, I'll have a hells.
Well, do you want a hell? Okay, fine.
They've warmed up a little bit.
Right, okay.
I'll take a hells, and then we've got Heinekens for later.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Where's the
This is
bottle?
video poison.
Yeah, this is great, yeah. Well, the audio's great.
Oh, the audio's amazing.
Anyway, so look, thank you,
Say
yeah.
that, you
So
say
what
that
I'm trying to say is, it broke my heart when those Bluetooth headphones broke, and I'm making a point. This is my line in the sand. I'm going to fix these things.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had fixed them.
Well, no, I'm working on it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
my point is, like, that...
Take
yeah,
the bottle.
John,
No.
Yeah, there you go.
I should have done this
I'm not
first
going
time round, shouldn't I?
This is for...
Sorry, I sent it over to Nick, and then
Sorry,
I knew,
no, I'll
I
take
knew,
it. No,
I
I'll
knew
take
I
it.
had to use it. It was the thing.
What's your problem, John?
And then I sent it to
I
Nick,
don't know anymore.
knowing it would have
You
to come
chose to
back.
sat in the middle.
It's fine, yeah. Mine
no.
are.
So you're going to try and fix them.
I'm going to try and fix them, yeah. So
luck.
I recently found, because I was clearing out my closet,
Weird.
as Eminem once did.
He did do
Is
it.
that a song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah. Yeah, it's a great reference, yeah, I'll do it again. So as Eminem said, cleaning out my closet, so I found
Famously said.
my old dissection kit
Oh.
from when I was at university.
Right.
Because I studied biology,
You did.
and God knows it's
What-
serving me well now.
What is included in a dissection kit?
That's
a good question,
A
isn't it?
couple of scalpels,
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
some scissors,
Scissors.
a brush,
Okay.
a couple of
What's the most interesting thing you dissected?
a few fish.
Did you?
Dissected a few fish.
You have a dissection
Like big
eyeball.
fish. What's the biggest fish?
Well, I mean, it was
Not
like
ever.
It's like yay big.
Oh, okay.
We did. We dissected two fish. God, you got me on my ropes now, haven't you, Jeremy Paxman? It was.
the
I'm in the
hard
chair. That's why.
That's what it is.
We were dissecting the fish that swim around up top. and the ones that feed on the bottom.
Right.
And I think the ones that feed on the bottom are called benthic
Or bottom
feeders.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like looking at the anatomical differences.
What are the anatomical differences?
Why are you doing this?
We could go on for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, so I found my dissection kit, and it had a bunch of scalpels which hadn't been opened.
Sure.
It was it's in the drawer next to my little workspace.
Nice.
So I got my dissection kit out, and I have sliced open the kind of the rubber sheath that goes over the headband bit, and I've sliced back the foam. I'm being very precise about this.
Yeah.
So now I have like 2 bits of headphones and one very vulnerable cable running between the two.
Very good.
And I got the drill out, and I've drilled 2 holes between them.
Okay.
And now I'm thinking,
Oh, some sort of biscuit
bracket
between the two.
yes,
yeah.
like a biscuit. He gets it. He
Yeah, I
gets
get
it.
it,
Like a
yeah.
biscuit.
Like
Yeah.
a biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a wooden biscuit.
Or Cadbury's finger or something.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like I can picture a bit of plastic that would do it.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
How might we acquire that?
dunno. I guess I could try and 3D print it, I suppose, but that seems a bit
Ooh.
overkill.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it would
cool.
probably make it bigger as well.
Yeah, which I could need. I could do with it, what I'm trying to say.
You do.
Actually, yes. There's actually, come to think of it, yes, it's not a bad shout.
That wasn't even that
Yeah.
much of a joke.
Because
It
now,
wasn't, actually.
now it's broken. I've gained like an inch of cable, so if I could just find something to
There you go.
fill the gap.
Bridge
yeah.
the gap.
Yeah. Anyway, so I would rather go without music than throw this one away.
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Because of how you were hurt as a child.
I was
with
hurt
the
as a
car.
child, and poor Audi, that was his name. He's up in my parents' attic, screaming still.
Yeah.
And for his memory.
When you fix the headphones, you should go back. You should go get that transformer. We should fix him.
Yeah, get some like nail polish remover on that transformer.
And finally free him of his
Yeah.
eternal pain.
I bet you could.
What, like by erasing my name from his boot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do all that.
which is now up against his spleen or something.
Oh, he
He's
doesn't.
forever.
He doesn't love you anymore.
That's like, again,
He's just going for the throat as soon as you get him out
Oh
of that
god,
bag.
yeah. Maybe don't get rid of the.
it's like Toy Story 5. It's like Andy going
Yeah.
up to the attic. He's 38, and he opens this box. He's like, oh, and it's like my old toys. I never stop thinking about you. You son of a bitch!
We'll kill you, yeah.
They leap on him and stuff.
And it becomes a completely different
Yeah.
choice.
There's a little Ken there with like a neck brace, and he's got like this little razor. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that's my you see. That's my hate. I didn't want to finish
That's
with
good.
that.
good, it was good.
Well,
Thank
I had
you.
memories come flooding back of
Yeah.
things that
Well, did
similar
anything-
things happened
Did
to me.
anything
yeah.
break for you as a child?
Yeah, well, ironically, because we were talking about Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story.
Yeah.
I've spoiled it now. haven't I? I had a Buzz Lightyear.
What?
Oh, let me guess. What broke? His wing.
No, his arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you do to him?
No, similar thing. Someone threw him on the floor.
Really?
Well, I got an apology.
Nice.
Yeah, I made sure I got an apology. Yeah, someone threw him on the floor and his arm broke, and I had to glue it back on several times.
Several
it kept
times?
falling off afterwards. It
Were
was
you-
never as structurally sound as it used to be.
Were you using a Pritt stick?
No, I think we did use super glue
Oh.
or like sellotape or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
How much mobility did his arm have
Very
after
little.
he glued it back on?
Very little.
Yeah.
if any.
That is sad, actually.
Yeah, that's quite
I hate
sad,
to see
yeah.
it.
And I also had a. Do you remember Thomas the Tank Engine? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Never heard of him.
No,
No.
He's like a one of them trains,
What?
but like blue.
For blow.
And he had like
With
this,
a face?
he had a creepy old face on.
He does have yeah.
And one of his cohorts, I had one of his cohorts, James.
He was red.
Red. Very
He
good.
was a troublemaker, wasn't he?
knowledge.
James?
One of the troublemakers.
Yeah.
Gordon and Henry were the others.
Troublemakers.
Troublemakers? They were in like a gang.
Edward.
They were all like longer
Edward,
trains.
no, Edward was a good lad.
Yeah, Edward was like the holier than thou one.
Yeah, Edward and Percy were good lads.
Good
And
lads.
then Gordon,
Percy was a little mischievous.
oh, but he was Thomas's best mate, wasn't
Didn't he get bricked up in a tunnel?
No, that was Henry.
Yeah.
The back controller.
I can't believe this.
The back
inherent
controller
horror.
bricked him up in a tunnel for like 5 episodes.
Took his wheels off.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Which is
But
monstrous.
in
when you think
continuity,
about
that lasted over a month.
Good lord.
In continuity. Anyway, I had a
it.
James.
Nightmarish. Yeah.
A James train.
Yeah.
And I thought, as a young kid at the beach, I thought, I'm going to bury him. This will be a laugh.
Oh no.
Never came back.
Yeah.
Well, you never found him.
Never found him.
That
That was awful. It still haunts me.
That's probably out at sea now.
I feel awful about it.
Do you?
I do a bit.
Okay.
I
I feel really. Toy Story's just got to me in a way
Oh,
that I couldn't
God.
even fathom at the time.
Yeah, it's drowning.
I know what you mean though, because that horror as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, and here's the thing: I had a revelation literally just the other day, and it's another Transformers related one.
Okay, great.
I
Yeah.
had a little Transformer which I got from Kellogg's Cornflakes.
yeah.
You could collect 4 vouchers and they'd get a Transformer.
Right.
He was a little plane,
Okay.
you know, and he was an
And
old.
you had him in his coolest mode, plain.
Yeah, yeah. So he was a little dude.
Dad glued him like that.
He was a little dude.
I know what John wants.
I know what Jonathan wants. He likes the vehicular versions.
So here's the thing. I remember I was quite young and went to primary school and I took the Transformer with me.
That was your first mistake.
And I remember having him on the playground at lunch, and then the Transformer disappeared.
Oh no.
And I was labouring under the assumption for a very long time that I dropped it down a drain because I think a boy told me it had fallen down the drain.
He psychologically convinced you.
Yeah, and then literally like 2 days ago, I was like, he stole that.
Yep.
yeah. Or, almost certainly, yeah.
He came up to you with a bulging pocket and was just like, you dropped it down a drain, John.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
It seems like something I'd do.
I vividly remember, because we were thinking, like, well, where did the drains go? And I vividly remember the next day him saying to me, oh, yeah, I was walking home and I looked down a drain and I saw it kind of sail past and I couldn't get it in time. And
What a mastermind!
I literally, I was like, God, he's a good friend for trying.
He cares.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got your Transformer in my
I might actually cry, like, if you brought that out.
No. Yeah, no, he definitely nicked it.
Yeah, he totally nicked it.
100%. Yeah. Wow. Awful.
Yeah. You got any trauma you want to share, or?
It's all coming back now.
Trauma.
This is one of the worst nights of my life.
Yeah.
I had a Spider-Man action figure. He was in the black suit, which references a comment I made earlier, in fact. And weirdly, he had this thing where he had like a chest plate, and you could like pull it out, and there would be this like almost like a cable.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'd pull it, and it would be on a sort of motorized winch.
Oh,
and you'd pull it out, and it would go out about this long.
Yeah.
And then when you pulled it out to the full extent, it would go and climb back up.
Like Spider-Man does.
You know,
in the
like he
comics.
does with his chest launcher.
in the movies. Yeah.
I love
But,
that
like,
scene, yeah.
So what you could do, which I did sometimes, is I'd pull this to the full extent, and then I'd like wrap it round something, like the top of a chair or something, and then he'd rise up the chair leg as though he was climbing, like just like Spider-Man does, but he'd obviously be fixed in like a T-pose, just like whoa, all the way up, just like Spider-Man does.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And I loved this because this was the first action figure I'd ever owned, and I was like, I own an action figure. I'm a pretty big deal now.
Yeah.
So I was, wind over and over again, and then one day it broke, but in the hanging out. Like with his intestines hanging out of his chest plate mode. So I just had, if he'd broken the other way, I'd have a functioning Spider-Man action figure.
Yeah.
But instead I had this action figure with his front of his chest missing, with this like tape coming out of him, and then a bit of chest on the end of it. And it's just like, well, what am I going to do with this?
That's a horrifying image, yeah.
Yeah, and now he's stuck in internal pain with the front of his body missing, and his guts just out for all to see.
That's awful.
Because you know how Spider-Man climbs up his own guts?
You know how Spider-Man do.
You know how he do.
I had a Mr. Fantastic action figure.
Oh, like a Stretch Armstrong.
Well, here's the thing, because he came in like, you get like a bit of cardboard, plastic figurine, and then like the plastic
like
kind of
blister
case
package
around it. Yeah. And on the box, it was like with stretchable arms.
Oh.
Like you could, his arms. He was plastic, but his arms were meant to be kind of rubbery.
Oh, I see.
And then I got him out of the packet, and no, he's as hard as a rock. Like
Really?
all
was it
all
one of
over.
those like bendy ones?
So they just
like,
lie?
They've got like a wire in the arm.
And thinking back, because I can picture him now, his face was really badly painted. I think it was a second-hand.
Yeah, like a rip-off.
Like a rip-off. Someone had taken a mould of the original toy.
And it just didn't have the functionality.
And it's weird because, again, this is like the late 90s, and I'm like, where did we find that?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Like, it's not a legitimate toy. I think it was like a fake,
Where
basically.
would that even come from?
Yeah, Amazon didn't exist.
No.
Yeah.
Great times, then, for toys.
I miss
Right, well,
those
I've...
days.
There we go. Two hates
Two
down.
hates in, we're doing all right.
Have we got any audience participation?
Any comments?
I bet there's loads.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. Here we go.
Well, we got planes are just cars of the sky, which I think is.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Also
That's
disappointing.
factually correct, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't take anything away from John's pain, but yeah.
Also, Gordon was in the tunnel.
You idiot! You idiot!
One Mr. Nick Gonzo wants you to very much know in all caps that Gordon was in the tunnel.
All right, Gordon was in the tunnel.
I thought you'd researched
I'm
this.
going to look that up.
Was it Gordon?
I think it was.
Well, you even
I think it
doubt
was
him as
Henry.
well. I'm not going to profess.
Can
that.
we look that up?
I mean, like because
In my head, it's the green one.
If we Google which engine was in the tunnel,
Yeah, we get that.
would we?
if we googled now,
I'm going to do it
It's
now.
probably-
While we're just chatting.
Thomas the
quickly.
Tank
I'm just
engine.
saying, it's probably more likely that Nick Gonzo has checked.
I'm just saying if we're wrong,
Before he comment-
I'm
No,
just saying
no,
if
no,
if
no,
we're
it's fine.
wrong,
What do we do?
We don't acknowledge it.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, if it's wrong, don't acknowledge it
I'm not
on
gonna
air.
do anything. I'm just gonna
Okay.
casually type this into my phone.
So you really, your eyes are going to tell us a story here, really.
Well,
No,
while you're-
I'm a closed book, John.
Yeah, impossible to read. Yeah.
Which train was
Okay.
in the tunnel?
I mean,
No, I'll get it from that.
no, you will. No, you will.
I'm beside myself, to be honest.
He'll get it from that.
It was Henry. Where
Yeah,
is
in your
camera? It was
face, Nick
Henry.
Gonzo.
The sad story of Henry. Come on.
Come on! He did do his research. We planned
The
this
sad
podcast.
story of Henry.
We
The
scripted this.
Come on. The third episode of season 1 of the show.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, Nick.
Originally aired in
We've been
1984.
writing the script for this show for weeks. We did the research. We did it all.
We wrote your
Nick.
part, Nick.
Yeah, Nick. We wrote your line,
A
Nick.
train
All
called
that
Henry
rehearsal.
God.
goes into a tunnel and refuses to come out because it's raining.
Yeah, Nick.
And he doesn't
Nick.
want his lovely red and green paint mode to be damaged. Red and green.
Red and
mainly
green.
What kind of a name is Nick anyway?
Gordon was blue.
I'm on the show.
Yeah, Chris is on the show. Anyway, what?
It was Henry.
Anyway, we very.
I think I don't think I gave that away.
Yeah. No.
Any other comments for us
Any
to
other
berate?
comments?
I welcome all forms of
We love
audience
to hear from
participation.
people. Yeah.
We've just basically got a bit of a pun off going off on
Oh,
So
delightful.
we've got Spider-Man gaping chest wound home.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
no,
good.
I'd watch
Yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
Spider-Man now with 3 knockoff Xenomorph.
Oh.
Ah, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
no,
Big
yeah,
chest-
the
chest
chest
burster,
yeah.
We got Mr. Fantastic hard as a rock.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good. That could be the title of something.
The barely visible woman and the human lighter, which are I guess knockoff alternatives.
Knockoff,
to
Fantastic
the-
Four.
Yeah.
Gotta collect them all.
Yeah. I do like the idea of a Human Torch toy where you squeeze his limbs and like click, like a little flame just comes out the top of his head.
He's got a little flip wheel.
And it comes with one cigarette. That just kind of like
For the children!
individually blistered.
Oh, and Mr. The Nick Gonzo has now ceased to exist. He says in big capital letters.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
no.
You vaporized it with your sword.
with pure hatred.
Thomas the Tank Engine trivia is my bag.
Yeah.
Is it?
So, well, it was tonight.
Yeah, it was. You won tonight.
I won tonight. It's the only thing I remember
What
from it.
was the name?
I remember
of...
one episode really scared me where Gordon got stuck in a pond. And that
Pond?
scared, yeah, he got stuck in a pond. That scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
That was
Do you
another
remember Tugs?
Yes.
thing. Was he a
It's like-
character?
No, it was Thomas the Tank
Oh.
Engine, but for boats.
Oh.
Yes.
Tugboat.
Do you remember
No,
this?
not really,
Yeah. It
no.
was like
It
made
was
by
like
the same.
It was like the
people, I
forgotten
think.
like
Yeah.
sister of
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
It was weird. Thinking back, I get like weird, unsettling memories around it.
So
It was
do
kind
I.
of odd.
I distinctly remember one episode where there was like a tug because they all had faces like Thomas, and one of them had a load of logs. He was like transporting logs. And then they all fell off, and they were all like floating
Yes,
on the
oh my
water.
God, I remember
And there was
this,
this
yeah.
like whoever did the foley for this episode, like Chef's Kiss, because there was this. They were constantly bumping into
my
each
God,
other,
yeah,
and then
this
the
is
water
like-
was like misty, and I was just. It was almost like an ASMR awakening of like weird noise and freaky like. It was a really freaky episode with these logs floating and this mist everywhere, and I've got like a light bulb memory of this.
It's horrible you saying this because I'm getting that feeling, and it's I'm not. It's not a good memory.
No,
I'm like, oh
it's
no,
not.
I don't like
But
it.
I used to
no.
be fascinated by this episode. Like we had it on VHS, and I'd watch it over and over again.
Yes.
And I didn't like it.
I think we got it from like the video
Yeah, we
van
had-
or
we had-
something like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
or the
We had
video van
videos,
that used
yeah.
to come to the
Yeah.
come down the road.
We had the video game and video man coming in just his white transit van.
Yeah, and you just be like, "You're right,
Thinking
this."
back,
Oh, he wasn't licensed.
that was a bit
at
weird,
all.
wasn't it?
He
Yeah.
wasn't licensed
Yeah.
by the county council.
He had a gun.
Yeah.
He was like, "Take one."
Actually, that's where I got this hat.
Yes, there it is. Yeah.
He used to
That was
wear it.
just a funny callback.
And you used to
Oh,
be able
I
to,
see.
like,
That was just.
It was funny.
I was being bawdy.
and you would like because you step into his white transit
Yeah,
van,
big time.
and he had like shelving around all the.
It was very important that you stepped into the
Yeah.
van. I remember he was
Yeah.
very keen on that.
And then I lost 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just blanked out, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
Because
okay. I think that's normal.
I think that's normal.
As
Yeah.
a child, though, it seemed like this massive room. But thinking back, it was just a
Yeah.
transit van.
I guess
wasn't
we
it?
I
were
remember
small.
renting Tom and Jerry on the Master System
Ah.
of him. That's my only memory.
And then does he come back and knock on your door and break your legs if you don't give it back, kind of thing?
Yeah, he should.
I remember
shit, yeah.
renting
I completed it though.
some Transformers
Nice.
Absolutely
videos.
smashed the shit out of it. So Transformers.
Transformers videos, yeah.
Where they were like driving around stuck in car form. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Screaming.
22 minutes of a character
Yeah.
just kind of screaming in agony.
It's like Cars, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've been waiting far too long.
It's time.
Well, I've got there's
Esport.
a something down here.
There's a
which Nick was
blanket.
messing around with.
He's
I'm
bought
gonna
props
need,
as well.
I'm going to need you to get them because otherwise it's going to be very awkward.
Well, but like if I
We didn't think about
get
this,
them, will
did
it
we, when we all
spoil?
sat down?
will it
I
spoil
don't think
things?
alone. Just very carefully lift the blanket and
Close
pass
your
me
eyes, John.
what
Okay,
you find.
I'm trying to
Close your eyes.
Keep my eyes closed.
I'm not looking. I refuse.
This is going to be great.
It seems like a bottle.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking.
Pass
Oh,
me
it's a bottle.
that
Are
bottle.
we drinking something?
Well, it just looks like a 2
that's
litre
a-
bottle of
that's a
Pepsi.
bottle of Pepsi.
There's more.
Oh Jesus!
Keep going.
There's another bottle.
Oh God! Please don't. Oh no!
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
No, I don't like this.
That's milk.
I don't like this. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no.
And here's some glasses. You keep hold of the glasses for a second. Right.
I don't think I want to do this.
You have a choice.
I don't
We're on the podcast.
like where this is going.
To my horror,
I don't like milk.
I discovered you don't like milk.
No, I do like milk.
Well, luckily,
I'm
we
just
don't have
trying to get out of this situation.
You're not getting out of it. To my horror, I have a Reddit app. And every now and then I'm scrolling. I follow a few Reddit pages, subreddits,
Sure.
whatever they're called. I don't
Oh,
know,
sadism.
for example.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
To name but a few of
That was a
in
very
that.
funny Reddit joke. Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah.
And sometimes Reddit goes, "Hey, I know what you want," and it suggests you something. It suggests you something you might want to see. And I got a suggestion for r/Pilk.
Oh, God.
Pilk.
I don't like this.
No, I don't like where this is going one bit.
r/Pilk. Pepsi and milk together.
At last.
At last. So there is a good few hundred, maybe a few thousand people on Reddit who swear by Pilk, right? Pilk is
On what?
Pilk is the mix. Pilk is the mix of Pepsi and milk, specifically Pepsi.
Oh, I'm glad you cleared
milk.
that up. I couldn't have.
Yeah, but what is it? Is it a beverage? Is it a
You drink
supplement?
it. No, you drink it, and it's meant to be good.
Does it not curdle like instantly?
We're gonna find out.
I'm concerned this is going to go disastrously
We're
wrong.
going to find out. So Pilk specifically is you put Pepsi in first, 60-40 mix, 60 Pepsi, 40 milk,
Why is that important?
because otherwise it's Mepsi. If you do it the other way around,
Well, I'm asking.
you idiot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you feel pretty stupid now.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So Pilk is 60
I think I'd rather
Pepsi.
have a Pepsi, actually.
Actually, Pepsi sounds great.
Shut up, both of you. Right. So
Wait, have you done this?
no,
In private?
no, I haven't tried it. It's the first. There's a first time for everything, and I felt like I had to.
television.
I had to do it with you guys.
I'm wildly
Wait,
concerned.
now
about
we
this.
have tried to. In the past we've made Black Velvet, which is champagne.
Not on the show.
No, but champagne and Guinness.
That was awful.
That was tricky. So I'm just going to move the.
Maybe move all the-
I'm just going to move
move all
the
the-
electrical
move all the
equipment.
expensive
With my
equipment,
track
yeah.
record,
Yeah.
if that's a 60,
Okay.
I mean
that's
we don't
enough.
have to drink all unless we love it.
Well,
Unless we love it.
Well,
I'm
I
not anticipating loving it, if I'm honest.
is it weird that the thing that's kind of disgusting me? Why are you pulling a second?
Well, it's three of us.
We're all gonna have one.
Yeah, but
We've all got to drink it at once. Otherwise,
I don't want to share a glass with you.
Yeah, exactly. COVID, man.
yeah, I'm glad we're being safe. Jesus,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Let's
let me
move those over.
Yeah.
Like that. There we go. This is.
Weirdly enough, I don't like the fact that you have non-fat milk.
It has to be apparently.
Why does it have to be...
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's what I mean.
full fat
Yeah.
then.
Oh, is it full fat?
Oh yeah, no, that's
right
this
Oh,
is full
sorry,
fat.
red top is.
Yeah, whole milk.
Green
I-
is semi-skimmed.
I was in a spa shop, and I suddenly realised, crap, I don't know what kind of milk I've got to get. So I was hurriedly on Reddit on the r/Pilk on my phone, like, what kind of milk? What kind of milk is it? It's whole milk. I don't like.
These Pepsis look disproportionate, don't they?
Yeah.
You'd say disproportionate, would you?
Oh, I see. Yeah, tell you what,
Yeah.
I'll take a sip from that.
Well, that's your one now.
Yeah, treasure that moment.
Ooh,
That's
fresh
that's
Pepsi.
the
yeah.
moment before Pepsi was ruined forever.
That's
I mean,
delicious.
are we going to see like? Do we want to?
is-
Do
Are
we
we
want to
zooming in
close up on the
On the Pilk.
on the
The
Mepsi?
cameras are going to zoom in.
No,
on-
it's Pilk.
on
It's
the-
Pilk.
on the Pilk.
Here we go. Which one are you seeing clearest?
May I suggest adding it very gradually? like,
No, I want to go wide.
wait, have you shaken that?
A little bit, yeah. Just
Good,
to
good,
get
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Well, I would have asked that question about the Pepsi rather than the milk.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ! Oh God!
No, don't like that.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
No!
Oh, no.
No!
Shit.
No! No!
I wasn't expecting this, but thank God. Right? Thank God.
That
Yeah.
looks
Is this good?
better than I was expecting it to.
It kind of looks like a milk.
looks like a milkshake.
How does it smell?
But that's all head.
Don't say
Yeah.
head. Don't say head like that.
No, this is the problem with Black Velvet. Like, it tends to explode out the glass if you're not careful.
Black Velvet
Oh
was.
Jesus Christ, Nick! No, not that much.
Sorry, I'm being careful. This is me being careful.
Like you and the beer.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, I'm glad we trusted him with a second drink. This is wonderful. Oh, I'm genuinely horrified.
That's not enough. That's more of a milk.
I'm gonna save that. Oh, I don't.
I mean, look at those. They actually look pretty cool, don't they?
No.
They look all right.
I
They
mean,
look like the colour of my hat.
at a
They do. That's the
little bit.
problem. You had a Pilk hat.
at a push, you could say it looks
A
like
little.
like a cappa, like a latte or something like that, like a very frothy latte.
Here's the thing. I told my dad that I was going to be sharing Pilk with you guys, having not tried it, obviously. And he said it could be all right because
Yeah.
Pepsi or Coke is just caramelized sugar, basically.
Yeah.
Milk is milk. So could it be a caramel milkshake sort of thing? Could it actually be...
I honestly was expecting it to be like, or was it when you add like lemon juice to Bailey's? I honestly thought it would just turn to cheese, like
God.
in the
What?
glass. Yeah.
Lemon juice to Bailey's.
Is what call that? Is that called a cement mixer?
I've never heard of
You
that.
get a shot of Bailey's and a shot of lemon, and you put them both in your mouth, and you swill it around, and it curdles the milk in the
I
Bailey's,
think they need more milk.
and it's just like you're swilling around.
Who figured that out? And who wanted to figure that out?
Same person who invented that Reddit, I imagine.
Yeah.
A bit more milk. We weren't quite 60-40, I don't think.
There's got to be full fat, or it doesn't work.
Apparently.
What doesn't work?
So apparently, if you post a picture on the Reddit group of your Pilk,
Okay.
then you're a Pilker. But if
Is that what we are now?
Oh, finally.
well, I think so.
We've got a video of it.
We're now Pilkers.
Oh, that's
but
good.
if we post a video of us drinking Pilk,
Right.
we become a Pilk god. We can be a god.
Well, I'm glad that degree is finally paying off. So let's.
Biology.
I need to smell it first. I don't.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Enjoy your Pilk.
Are you all going at once?
No, wait, I'm
Oh
smelling.
no,
I'm
it
smelling-
smells
I mean,
way
you
worse
can't,
than I was
you can't
expecting.
see through that.
I was hoping because I look at that and I'm like
No.
caramel milkshake, and then I smell it and it smells like Pepsi.
It smells a lot like Pepsi.
It's going to be fizzy milk. That's going to be part of the problem.
Yeah, how did that surprise you? It's Pepsi and
I'm
milk.
just thinking that now. We're going to have to drink it at once.
Are we downing it or just a
Well,
sip?
God, no. What are you talking about?
I only have one stomach.
Trouble is, if we don't drink it all in one go, we're probably not going to drink it.
Well, we're not
Well,
gonna
no, we might love it.
I thought you were going to say if we don't drink it in one go, we won't impress the milkers out there. Pilkers. what are they
Pilkers.
called?
We
Yeah.
are milkers.
The Pilkingtons. I don't know.
Right.
didn't
well,
invent it.
well done, everyone.
No, I'm going to have a sip. Well, 100 episodes.
Well
It's
done.
been a great show.
We are.
Thanks, everyone. Raise your pilk.
Raise your
high.
Pilk. I hope you've all got Pilks at home.
Oh, Christ alive.
Who could have known this would happen? Right.
2, 1.
No.
Oh, it just.
It doesn't. It tastes like milk and Pepsi.
It's not actually that bad.
It just tastes like milk. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it actually just tastes like.
It tastes like if you put milk in Pepsi.
Yeah, there's a bit of like a chunk on the surface, which I think is where the
I'm
foam-
gonna finish it because I feel
Actually-
like it's good manners.
Oh god, thank God, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought it was going to be horrendous.
It's weird. It's not fizzy. The milk is
You
neutralized.
can tell it's Pepsi.
This is honestly like the surprise twist of the century. Like I was not.
It's nothing like a caramel milkshake.
No, it tastes more like
Mostly tastes of Pepsi.
mostly tastes of Pepsi, but a little.
It tastes
creamy.
like Nick just put some milk in some Pepsi and gave it to us.
I suddenly got a weird wave.
Okay, I'm going to quit where I'm at. I don't. I don't.
finished
Yeah,
it.
That was a very milky sip.
it's all right.
Back to the beer. That was what it was.
Maybe I love it. I mean, we deal in absolutes on this show. It's either a love or a hate.
No, we're a very nuanced publication.
Shades of
yeah.
grey.
Shades of grey with that, yeah.
Wow, that is not what I was expecting.
Oh, at the end, it's quite good. It's got a great finish. It's got a caramelly finish. Ooh.
It's very claggy.
Yeah, it kind of coats everything on the way down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah.
Pilk.
Oh, I'll get you on FaceTime in 8 hours when I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I can't sleep tonight.
We're all in the toilet at the same time. We've synchronized. It's awful.
We'll be watching this back at 3 a.m. going, for God's sake.
I wish I'd done the Pilk.
Yeah. I won't call you because I'll be too busy biting the towel rail as it goes out. Jesus.
Well, it was actually. I still hate the idea. I hate the fact
I hate
that.
the concept.
Yeah,
More than...
and I hate the fact that someone would do that.
I don't think it was worth setting up a Reddit for.
No.
If I'm honest with you.
Because it's either, like, surely you would set a Reddit up if it was, like, really surprisingly good. But it's just okay.
But it also
I feel a bit rough now.
It feels kind of wrong. Like, I don't know. What's like a thing which isn't like
Got loads of Pilk left over now.
like I don't know, like
no more Pilk for me. Thank you.
oh no, I drank some earlier. Thank you.
Another round of Pilks for everyone.
Oh no more Pilk, thank you.
Yeah, it feels
Like
like
beer is less harmful.
was it like flying a kite at night? There's just something very unwholesome about it. Like it's
Something
not
wrong.
It's not wrong. Like and if on paper,
It's like I saw a video of a man walking down the road with a glass of water. It's like he's a psychopath.
yeah.
Like what you wouldn't
That is-
leave
that
your
is
house
quite-
with a glass. It's
quite
that
weird,
kind of horrifyingly weird.
I walked to the university
Go on,
one
yeah,
day
you go.
with a hot cup of coffee.
Just
But like a mug, like
Yeah,
a mug from
just a
house.
mug of
Why?
coffee. Well, I was like, well, why not? I'm
'cause
young.
have you not got a-
Look at this.
Have you
I
not
can't
do
do
you not
anything.
have like a thermos?
No, it was a student. I just eat.
I once overtook a guy on the motorway and he was driving along in his BMW and he had a glass latte mug with a hot latte.
That's
in it.
mad.
It's just driving along. Like
I just
that.
walked out of Costage.
Yeah, it's just like you can't take that, sir. Shut up! I have a BMW.
I'll have my coffee to go. But
Yeah,
in a glass.
but in a
beer
glass
going
mug,
glass.
yes.
I saw a man walking a ferret once,
Oh,
and I saw a dog with a pipe, like holding it. Genuinely, I've got witnesses to this. There was a dog, like he was walking down the street off lead with his owner, but he had a pipe, like you would expect.
What,
a
sticking
human-
out of his mouth?
Yeah, like you would have a human to have expect a human to have a pipe.
What was in the pipe? Like dog treats?
Oh,
a bit
I
of cheese?
didn't
know.
ask. I didn't ask the dog.
You should have.
I should have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was in the car.
hobbit weed.
But I have people saw this, so people can validate that happened. I wasn't like dying or
No.
like having a spice dream or something.
Have you guys got a headache?
No,
I don't feel.
No,
You know,
no.
I
But
don't
how
feel.
much did you drink?
I drank a whole glass of Pilk.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
feel too well.
It's all gone
after
up.
that.
I think it's all gone upwards.
It's in the back of my throat at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely not left my head.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what?
Really sits on the brain.
That's where Pilk goes.
yeah.
Like another callback on episodes ago. I'd read about people going. I'm like hyperactive now after that. Yeah.
Pilk.
People going to like these hallucinogenic retreats
Yes.
where like you'll drink it's that one
Peyote.
that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing, yeah, and but it's all meant to be like
I may have missed this.
in a
one.
safe environment.
Okay.
So you're meant to just have this trip which lasts like 5 days.
Sure.
Yeah, but you're
But
sort
you-
of safe to go.
But you have
wild.
to drink it.
Oh right.
And then you each have your own mattress. It's all in a big room. You get a mattress and a bucket
Oh no.
because you will
Exhume
express
Yeah.
stuff will leave your body from many directions.
from various different
yeah.
holes.
I feel it's a bit like this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, John. It sounds like you just compared what we did to a 5-day hallucinogenic retreat.
Well, what I'm saying is,
With a psychoactive drug.
I'm sorry if that's
but what I'm
out
saying
of line,
is, this is
but-
why I would be so like. This is why I was not a cool kid at university because I guarantee if there'd been like some awesome drug party and we'd all
This
be,
is the craziest shit I've tried.
yeah,
Like 'cause
really in terms of like
because we weren't druggy kids, right?
No.
We weren't cool enough to, but we just all sat around and we shared a psychoactive Pilk toke.
yeah.
We've done it.
Where's the episode title?
So the police will be around any second if they've got
Yeah.
this stream.
And they'll arrest you because of that hat.
But my point
Yeah, they
is like,
should. Yeah.
but
I think I supplied the milk.
But here's the thing,
Yeah.
like, if
Oh,
this,
here he is.
If this had been the '60s, and I'd been invited to like a freak out, and I'd
A
be like,
Pilk out.
and I'd turn up and I'd have like a kind of like a turtleneck, like a what do you call it, like a tank top, and
Yeah,
glasses,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I don't know, guys, I feel a little uncertain about this. Oh, don't be so square, John. This will be good.
Yeah.
yeah.
You are square.
And then you guys will start downing this drink, and I'm
Yeah.
still halfway through, and you two are now at the bit where you're like, halfway through, you're like, this is pretty good.
I can
actually.
see a Pepsi
This is
cow.
quite nice, and I'm like slowly catching up, and then you finish the glass, and you're like, oh, I don't feel so good now,
And you're like,
oh no, this is gonna get worse before it gets better.
yeah. It regathers on the cerebellum.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll stick with a beer, I think.
Really?
Rather
Yeah.
than have another one. I think.
I
Yeah.
thought there was a chance that it would be
So good.
They'd be great,
Yeah.
and we'd all be like, Pilk.
What ratio do you think would be like this is great to oh my god I'm dying? Which one do you expect more?
What do you mean? Like,
Did you think we'd hate it? Like,
Oh, I see. I
like-
thought we'd hate it.
Yeah.
I 100% thought it would
I
be.
didn't- I
thought it'd be vile.
Yeah.
The most distressing thing about it is A, knowing that there's something just kind of wrong and indecent about it.
Yeah.
And two, it's like when you're drinking it and afterwards, your lips are kind of like sticky because it's very sugary. But then you've got that claggy.
I've got like a
milk.
bubble at the back of my throat, sort of thing.
Oh, don't
Like
say
when
that.
you drink a glass of milk. Sometimes I want a glass of milk.
Yeah.
But most
No.
of the time, after I've drank a glass of milk, I'm like, I wish I hadn't actually.
Yeah.
I've got that sort of clag.
I mentioned this before on air. God, callbacks tonight. Mentioned this
What it's all
before on
about.
air.
It's worth telling
It's
because I
like,
don't remember.
I will tolerate milk if it's ice cold, out the fridge, straight onto your cereal.
Yeah.
Like there is a very narrow window.
Yeah,
and
I think
it's
you have
fine.
said this before.
And
yeah.
then any other context, like if you poured me a big glass of milk right now, I'd be like,
No thanks.
No.
I only
do
have
not
milk
like
in
that.
tea, and I've only started drinking tea over the last 2 years.
Well, good for you.
I don't have milk on anything.
yeah. You just needed something to revitalise alcohol for you. You
Yeah.
needed like a break.
No,
to
just
go,
done a
oh,
big,
yeah.
I've just done a
We could
big
try
internal
out-
burp, if I'm honest.
We could try out a bilk, which is beer and milk, if you like.
No, I'm
No,
all right. I'll give
that's
that a
weird.
miss. That's a
Talking
waste
about
of beer.
It's very weird.
I can see people like adding.
Is anyone on
Like
the chat
a shot
doing
to it or
it
something.
now?
No, but they are suggesting lots of alternatives.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Toilet
so
duck.
We've got Made in a Sweatshop who clearly has a list just prepared, I feel.
Oh.
So we've got Red Bull and Bovril.
Okay. Rotheril.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the beef in it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Red wine and Lucozade.
That could be good.
That's late to the party.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Well,
Red-
that's
Red
not a
Caz-
bad name
Red
because you're
Cazade.
running. Yeah.
Oh, John,
Yeah.
that's clever.
I wasn't listening.
No.
It wasn't worth it.
We've got Cloudy Lemonade and Gravy, which they're suggesting the name of Clavy.
Yeah.
That would need a lot of stirring.
I like
feel.
both of those things, but I'm not sure I'd like them both together. Like, I really like both of those things, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure together.
Yeah, the alternative would be Greminade, which I'm not. I don't know how I feel about it.
Gravy. Yeah.
Gravenade.
I feel
Ravenade,
very. I don't know what the word is. I'd probably quite naughty if I drank a glass of gravy.
I've done that.
Oh, of course
Yeah,
you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
more?
And then I think the grand finale here: matcha tea, red wine, and pork.
Pork.
Just pork. Yeah.
Just pork.
Yeah.
Well, like Duncan.
Yeah, you gotta have a
I guess
soldier.
Like a pork chop to go in the top, like a Bloody Mary
Or
with
sausage.
celery.
That one
Yeah.
sounds expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've just come up with Ovaltine and 7-Up as another alternative. So, yeah, as I
okay.
said, clearly just have a list.
I think people
It
are just being
looks-
facetious now. aren't
17.
Isn't like that's pretty good actually.
Thanks, yeah.
17, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ovaltine's like
Lol.
Ovaltine's one of those mysterious liquids. It's like the fifth form of matter, isn't it? Like
What is it?
Oobleck.
Is
or
it
something
like
that.
Bovril?
Yeah, like it's like a
Was it
multi.
chocolate? Oh, it's
multi.
multi,
Oh, I do know.
Drink.
It falls
Yeah.
into the malt zone.
The
Yeah.
malt zone.
There are
yeah,
a few
yeah.
multi
Someone
products.
sent me a
Yeah.
picture of Ovaltine recently, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Because
Yeah.
I bought up someone at work. I bought a Bovril at work, and they said, "What about Ovaltine?" I was like, "What the hell are you talking?"
I feel
about?
like it's something they drank in the war, and they drank it because you couldn't drink the water.
Yeah.
Because there was no colour back then.
It actually came out of taps. Yeah.
Yeah, my Ovaltine tap.
Yeah.
And no other taps.
That's how they
because that was
discovered
life.
it. Yeah, that's actually like the water was just really bad back
It's
then.
just the
Yeah.
insides of pipes.
Yeah. It's basically if you are downriver of a farm at any point, you're probably drinking
You're drinking
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine.
Yeah.
You don't want to be, but you are.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, like, what is malt?
Well, I used
In
to have
itself.
malted milks.
Oh,
yes,
they're
as a
great.
biscuit, yeah.
Has that got malt in it?
Who
Yes,
knows?
apparently. My point is,
They
like,
always tasted quite
what
nice.
is the
It's like
malt?
the fifth form of sugar.
Yeah.
There you go.
But beers are malty, right?
Are they?
Aren't
You
they?
got malt. Yeah, malt.
Oh, yeah.
Malt, yeast, and kettle hops.
Well, it's malt and then subcategory.
What the hell's?
Pilsner.
Thanks for asking.
Let's not read.
Oh no, all right.
No, we're not.
Okay,
It's
let's
not.
not do
Not a
that.
sponsor. No, we're not sponsored by Camden Hills.
Although if you want to.
I do like Camden House.
Well, tell you what. Why don't we take this opportunity
Community hates and loves.
to go over some community hates and loves? Fucking hell. I've even prepared some.
Good lord, well done.
What
See,
a
we do
world.
script this show. We script it.
Right. Where the heck have they gone?
Oh, he's lost him.
I swear
This
I
is
had
we
I
have
had
some.
them.
We have some community hate.
I had them, and then things changed.
The Pilk
It's all that
came.
Pilk, yeah, the
It's all
Pilk's
that,
done
it's all
you
that
in.
bloody
The
Pilk.
beer came out, and then it ruined it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a listener hate from friend of the show, and which I just want to clarify. When I say friend of the show, because
Yeah.
you're a bit shitty about this.
No, not
I
shit.
don't mean somebody we
Discerning.
I don't mean somebody we grew up with. I mean somebody who has become a friend of the show because
Oh.
they listen and support us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we good?
No, what?
Right. Okay.
You say what you want to say, John.
Okay, I'll say what I want
and
to
I'll
say.
make
Okay.
a face.
Anyway, friend of the show, Stuart Wayne, Fanning, from Canada who can't be here today because he's working. The time difference, yeah. So
okay.
Stuart, hello, good to see you. Says, I have a quick hate. I hate missing an exit on the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Like
The motorway,
It's their
yeah.
version of the
Yeah,
motorway,
typo, I think, yeah. In Canada, it could mean a good 30 minutes before you can turn around. Very few things actually get me upset, but this triggers me. Can ruin a good drive, and I do love a good drive.
Oh, okay.
Now, you're probably the most experienced driver of all of us, Chris, right?
Thank you.
How does this make you feel?
It would be, yeah, sure, it'd be annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. I appreciate that would be annoying. However,
Your empathy is astounding.
Staggering.
Yeah.
well, I would in the car.
Waves of compassion coming off this man, yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying, yeah.
In the UK, our country is very small.
Very small, yeah.
And if we miss a turning, I feel like there'll be another one in about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Maybe
less.
Well, we have junctions like 4 and then 4A.
Yeah.
No one's put another junction.
Yeah.
There isn't space for it. They just jammed it in.
I was clearing through one of my drawers the other day. This is how I rediscovered my dissection kit.
Sure, great.
Fun for the whole family. And I found an old laminated printout I had made of the directions for getting from my house to the Thought Bubble comic convention. This is like 2011.
Get sat nav.
The sat nav did exist in 2011.
Get online.
No,
Grandad.
Get on. Come on.
I didn't even have like a data plan on my phone in 2011. I want to say.
Yeah.
So literally, I
on
would
the internet
print
now.
out this thing.
I
and
remember
would,
printing out directions.
and blue tacking it to my dashboard.
You got it.
And the terror, like the abject
Yeah,
terror.
because if you miss a junction or a turning or whatever, that's it.
you're screwed.
All the rest of your like junction by junction
Yeah.
instructions are ruined.
Every plan you had.
Yeah.
Well, because you weren't really driving.
I wasn't exactly. I'm kind
That
of
was
the wrong-
someone else's problem.
Well, exactly. I'm kind of the wrong person to ask because I've always
No, it
driven with
tastes like
sat
milk.
nav, apart from when I was about 17.
Yeah.
And even then, I only drove locally because I was scared of motorways. I'm not now.
We're
Driving the motorways.
getting to the root of it now.
What's that?
Scared of motorways.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Not now though.
How did you conquer that fear?
I was interestingly. Liz taught me to drive again during the first lockdown. God bless her. Where is she?
And to love.
Yeah. And then I took myself away to Somerset for a weekend or a few days between jobs.
Just for fun.
Just for funsies. And that gave me the confidence to do the driving again. And I
Face
drove
your
on a lot of
fears.
motorways, exactly that. So, yeah. And I didn't miss any junctions.
Do you use sat nav or do you just
I use
have like a
sat-nav,
perfect
yeah.
sense of direction?
Well, a bit of both. I use sat nav, just it's there, isn't it? And I just sort of drive. You know.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
my sense of direction's awful.
No.
So I need the sat nav.
I do still.
But yeah, I would be massively pissed off and probably crash my car if I missed a junction. Out of sheer panic.
Out of anger.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh, screw it.
nowadays,
If I can't take that junction,
No
nobody
one
will.
can. Fire.
But nowadays we don't really go anywhere anyway. Like really, like I'm trying to. I can't really. You know.
I drove on a motorway this morning.
I drove
Did
on...
you really?
I did.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I took a friend to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just to
drove
make
on
sure
the
he was out of the
motorway...
I had to get him out.
Yeah.
I drove on the motorway on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, look at the two of you
Yeah,
getting out. seeing-
motorway
Monday.
chaps.
Monday.
Not
Motorway
Sunday, Monday.
bros.
Well, I'm sorry.
Brotaways.
So Stuart, thank you.
Thanks, Stuart.
Thank you.
Thanks. I've
Much
never driven on the
appreciated.
highway.
Now here's one which I think we can really get behind.
Oh, that's what you say.
You suggesting we didn't get behind
Yeah,
that
just
one?
go through the motions with Stuart. Simon, friend of the show,
Simon, friend of the show.
writes in and says, I hate TV where anthropomorphic animals have regular animals in their world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, and he mentions you in particular. He's bringing examples for you.
Thank you.
In Arthur,
Yep,
do you remember Arthur?
He was an aardvark.
He was an aardvark,
I
yeah.
remember.
kind of.
All the characters are animals, but they have a normal dog as a pet.
Yeah, it's weird.
This creates a weird civil rights issue, surely, where some animals are more equal than others. Peppa Pig, but they are all animals, but they go to the pond to feed the ducks bread.
Oh no.
And of course, the worst offender being Disney,
Yeah.
Mickey is a mouse, Goofy is a dog, Pluto is a dog that is Mickey's pet.
And he just barks. He doesn't talk. And he's walked on a collar and doesn't wear clothes.
How do we feel about this?
I think it needs to be fixed. I think we need to start a petition. To be honest.
But we're up at... Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
However, if we are going to fix it, does Goofy become a regular dog,
Or does
Pluto
Pluto
become sentient?
We either enforce all dogs to be a subspecies,
Yeah.
like a slave species, or we elevate.
And
Pluto.
you need to either way, you need to see the transformation as a viewer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
it's got to be
like,
made canon.
Goofy just goes like that.
My
and becomes the
bones.
dog. Yeah.
Gosh.
It goes, gosh, that's kind of painful, or whatever. And then just goes,
Kind of
and just goes, "Ah!" and then just like goes, and it goes, "Ruff." And it's haunting.
My favourite part of that was kind of painful.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that a lot. Yeah. that's
Gosh, my humanity.
it's seeping away.
And it's just to watch. It's just the worst.
It's
thing.
the worst, but they
But
have to do it.
You've got to do it as part of the process.
Yeah.
Which would you go for?
I reckon they'd lose animators at Disney because they'd say,
Yeah.
Jimbo,
Not with that Disney money.
you're animating this," and he's like, "I'm not. I'm not animating that."
But why is it dogs that have to go through the ringer? Like, does Mickey Mouse have mice in his house? Is what I'm
I bet
really
there's
curious
an
about.
episode or something of Mickey Mouse who's got a mouse infestation.
Yeah, but isn't that like supposed to be? Our friend Simon is right. Friend Simon,
Friend of the show.
He's right, but then I don't know how you fix that because the point of these cartoon characters is children are supposed to relate to them. Isn't it?
Would you feel better?
Otherwise, if they were pets themselves,
Would you feel
it makes
better
sense.
if Arthur the Aardvark had a small naked human as a pet?
Yes.
Yes, I think I would.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
I would,
that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Or can we just get away with not having pets?
But then the whole point of kids watching it is they see how to relate to pets.
Because they have pets.
Yeah, but like,
And then you can't have a show that's purely humans
But when I
as
look-
the main characters,
but-
because then that's discriminatory to animals.
but when I looked at Arthur as a character, I never really felt he was a peer. I never really learned
Oh,
anything
really?
from Arthur.
No,
Yeah.
I learned about being a good friend and yellow jumpers.
A good friend,
Yeah, those are two big lessons that you
Those are
learn.
two big lessons I took from Arthur.
Yeah.
I remember an episode of
And
Arthur
how to wear glasses when you've got ears on top of your head.
where
Yeah, how does he do that?
Art Garfunkel
Just jams them in.
turned
Just
up.
jab them in your.
No one's listening. Hello.
No,
Sorry,
go on.
go on.
It's all right.
Go
No,
on.
no, it's fine.
Something about Hey Arnold.
Well, no. Arthur, not Hey Arnold.
That's what I said.
Hey,
yeah.
Arthur.
No, yeah. I got this confused as a kid.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
One was human.
Football head.
One was a man.
Hey, football head.
Hayfoot, and then there was a girl who called him that. Actually, was in love with him.
Helga. That's her name. Yeah.
Her name.
But Arthur had a guest cameo from Art Garfunkel
Oh,
of Simon and Garfunkel.
oh no, I know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Well, I mean, given your track record, would you
did
begrudge?
Garfunkel appear as an animal?
Yes, he was an animal.
Right. that's
What
really-
kind of animal?
I think he was like a deer or something like
Was
that.
he on all fours or on his hind legs?
He was on all fours and screaming.
Yeah.
He was
He was
supermooded to a
mid
car-shaped.
transformation from like a human-based deer to like a proper deer.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Okay, what's next?
Okay, here's a good one. And this is one for Chris Ray. I reckon he'll appreciate
great.
this.
Cool.
Being a man
I'll
of
look forward to it.
It's about time someone set one.
being a man of the people.
Oh god.
So Will Crane, friend of the show, and us, writes in and says, "Minor hate, bordering on an annoyance.
So it's not really a hate.
But I keep seeing trailers for the new Boba Fett series.
Oh, I did see. I commented on this.
And it winds me up to an unreasonable degree that the voiceover pronounces Boba Fett as Bubba Fett,
Bubba.
like he's some kind of intergalactic redneck flying across the
Boba
stars
Fett?
Boba Fett?
with a banjo strapped on his back.
Down, down, down,
Yeah.
down, 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 down.
Um.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I always used to say Boba Fett.
Boba, like Boba Tea.
Sure.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
Boba Fett, but
Boba.
it's Boba Fett.
Star Wars is full of character names that people can't pronounce very easily.
Mm.
Like they're open to ambiguity.
Like
Like
Maz
Leia,
Kanata, Leia,
Han.
Han.
That's
Han,
true.
Han.
Yeah, Han.
Is it Han or Han?
It's Han.
Han.
But Lando calls him Han, and it became a joke.
Han.
Han?
Who's laughing though?
Oh, nobody.
No.
Disney
So-
are all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Certainly not the Star Wars fans, because I don't think they like any Star Wars things.
No one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
true.
It's a
Yeah.
fact. No, yeah, I get that, but I wonder if things like that are deliberate, and because so people like that go, it's Boba Fett.
But maybe
think?
like how many times
Maybe.
in the movie is he actually named though?
Well, there's the TV show out now.
No, but what I mean is in the original movies.
Yeah.
Is he
Does
named ever?
anybody ever
Yeah,
say,
well, Han
"My
says-
God, it's Boba Fett"?
Yeah, Han says it, or Han.
Does he?
Yeah, right before he smacks him in the jetpack.
Smack him right in the jetpack.
Smack him, and he goes, Boba Fett, where? And he smacks him in the jetpack.
Ah.
Is that
Is that the
Return
only
of the
time?
Jedi?
Return of the Jedi.
I've no
So he does
recollection of
pronounce it correctly. Yeah, it's annoying when people don't, especially announcers don't pronounce things correctly, because surely they've been briefed.
You'd have thought so.
You'd have thought.
Well, maybe we're wrong.
I don't
Disney wouldn't make a mistake.
I don't
like
think-
that,
I don't
surely.
think-
No, that's true.
No.
I don't think so.
But Bubba Fett.
Bubba Fett. Wouldn't that be disappointing after all these years if we were all wrong?
Yeah.
And he was called Bubba Fett.
And he was called- and that was the one continuity thing we got wrong with him. His name's actually Bubba, guys.
I saw a thing today about confused memories.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
the Mandela effect.
Yes.
Of people going like, I could have sworn that X happened. And there was a Star Wars thing
Sure.
where a guy said he'd been watching Star Wars all his life, loved the original trilogy, would have sworn blind that C-3PO was gold all over.
No, not true.
He has a silver leg,
It's a
apparently.
silver leg.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
No.
Ah. Yeah. Silver leg.
Which is what the red arm
Well, I
in The
guess I'm
Force
the
Awakens was a reference to.
Did he still have a silver leg?
No, he
In
had a
The Force
red
Awa-
arm.
No, but in The Force Awakens.
No. They
Wait,
painted
so-
him by then.
wait, so
I
we-
think by Empire they painted
So
him.
wait, he replaced his leg, but got a new arm.
It's
in
got
a
gold
different
spray
colour.
paint.
Yeah. And there was a comic book about it.
Was there?
About his arm.
Fascinating.
Why?
Why not?
You've got to. This is the thing with Star Wars.
Because
I
how
think.
Darth Vader cut off his arm.
I mean, I don't want to tell you in front of all the people watching that I bought that book.
No, 'cause
You
that
bought
would
it.
be-
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to say that.
That'd be a terrible admission, yeah.
I wouldn't want to say that here and now.
No, I'd be embarrassed
That I
to
had
say
bought
that,
that
yeah.
Now is not the place for you to tell
It's-
us or anyone who might be listening.
I don't think so.
The
you
Legend
bought
of C-3PO's arm.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was called. Yeah,
Indeed, yeah.
yeah. And I still can't remember how we got it.
C-3PO's big red arm.
Yeah, limited.
Don't kill it, you get
Yeah.
/gallery.
Patent pending.
I love how, like, robots exist, but paint doesn't.
Droids,
Oh, I'm sorry.
actually.
Anyway, given that we've clearly reached the halfway point of the show.
Oh no!
Oh god.
What
Do you-
time are we on?
Do you want to race through some loves?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Have we got any more? Should we ask if there's any more user interactions?
Yeah, anything more to say
in
at
the
this point?
meantime?
I think lots of
People are going to bed.
Shut up, you
Really
awful men.
just the confusion of Arthur and not Arthur.
Arnold.
Arnold and Hey Not
Arthur,
Arnold.
not Arthur, and
Hey.
Arthur. Yeah.
Hey, Arthur.
All of that is very confusing. Apparently, Goofy is a cow.
What?
What the hell?
Wait, is that from...
Is that Nick Gonzo
Is that
again?
Nick Gonzo?
That is made in a sweatshop.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well, if it's not Nick Gonzo, we can probably trust it.
Yeah.
Goofy is a cow. Are you looking this up?
Although Nick Gonzo did agree, so.
Oh, then
They
it's
break
probably
down.
garbage.
Come on now. Come on, Nick. Come on now.
Come on.
We expect better from you.
And
He's a dog. It says it on the internet.
Why are these people
Why am I the one
saying these
looking
things?
these things up when I'm
We're
trying to
doing
do
a-
the show?
We're doing a live show. We don't have time to research
I'm
this
sitting
stuff.
here.
We would not break from our rigid show format to Google
God.
I'm
things.
sitting here trying to entertain people.
They're doing this. They're
and they
trolling
keep
us.
getting things wrong.
No,
Yeah.
they're doing it on purpose. They want this reaction. We're giving them exactly what they
This
want.
is why we've never done live shows.
This
Goofy
is
is
why.
a tall anthropomorphic dog.
This is a cow. A cow. He's got a little blobby
I feel
nose.
like that one might have been deliberate.
Yeah, maybe it
Just to antagonise us.
And
And
it worked.
It didn't work.
No, it
Because
did.
we weren't antagonised, John.
No, you're right. No, don't hit me.
Any
No.
more comments though?
No, I enjoyed those
There
comments.
was a single question which you may now, right this moment, be able to answer.
Maybe.
Who is the enemy of the show?
Ah, well.
Oh
I think I know the answer to that.
I think we've got a Nick Gonzo going for it with a kind of salacious card of made in a sweatshop on his shoulder.
I think he's angling for it. To
Yeah.
be totally honest.
Oh, I
I
think
think
he'd love it,
He
yeah.
wants to be the
that
enemy
would give
of
him the
show.
power. So we can't feed him.
We
that
can't
energy,
give him
no.
that. We can't give him
No, I
that.
wouldn't dare.
So what? Don't give it to him. What's another enemy?
Probably me. Am I an enemy of the show?
Yeah.
I probably
Yeah,
do.
maybe.
I probably get us some enemies.
This is really like the Dark Pact we've kind of signed up for.
He's entertaining but awful.
He's the necessary evil for the show
Yeah,
to
yeah.
function.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Anyway, you animal. Format. Got a love.
That is king.
Give us a love.
I do have a love.
Go on,
come
then.
on.
And here it is.
Here it comes.
I love our new world famous status.
Where is it?
Congratulations.
I see where this is going.
To
Oh,
us.
I see. Okay, the circle jerk.
Well
begins.
done.
Famous.
Yeah.
We're famous now.
We're famous.
What?
Was there an inciting incident to this?
There was.
Good lord.
I was walking on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Walking, as I do. I have a dog. I may have mentioned it once or twice.
Yeah.
She's black. She's lovely.
Yeah.
Called Daisy. We're walking on Christmas Day up a local hill. The same local hill we walk her up every Christmas.
Other hills are available.
Other hills are available.
Yeah.
But if the hill wants to sponsor us, that's fine.
That would be good.
Yeah.
And we're at the end of our walk, and it was very misty and horrible and wet and all this, that, and the other. Then we held a gate open for someone. And as that person...
Pilk's coming back.
It is.
no!
It really is.
The audio tapestry.
I was trying to bury that.
I
and it just
could
wasn't happening.
taste that from
Yeah,
here. I was
so-
like,
Yeah, it was
oh.
chunky.
I'm terribly sorry. That
It's fine.
was the Pilk.
You know, like when you get pick a mix and like there's those white
Yeah.
kind of like
Pilk and
blobby
mix.
things. I'm
milk bottles.
expecting you to cough at any point, but
Yeah.
like 4 of them are going to fly
I
out.
was trying so hard. Then.
They'll be like rubber balls, though. They'll stay intact.
Yeah.
They'll just bounce around the room.
Right.
Work it through. Work the Pilk through.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Woo! Anyway, we're holding this gate open. It was 3 people walking past us, and someone just went, "Sorry, Chris." And I went, "Oh God, what have I done?"
Yeah, that's the...
It's my first reaction.
We wearing a hat.
Yeah, after the
No,
incident.
probably was actually
Shit.
at that point. Not
Yeah.
that particular hat. I went, "Yes."
Like that.
actually, I actually.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be someone from work.
Yeah,
As you do.
naturally. Someone you know.
Naturally. And they went, "Oh, I listened to the show." I was like, "Oh, really?
This is incredible.
I don't believe you."
This is incredible.
why would you lie?
And then my automatic assumption was that it was a friend of yours, and they were like, "No. I just found the show through Deep Blue Ink, which is where the cartoons are."
The Amazing Animations.
Amazing
which we have,
Animations.
Yeah. Thank you, Harry, if you're watching.
Harry. I didn't know that was his name. Harry.
Don't admit that.
And I was like, I listened to the show. I really enjoy it. I was like, "Oh my God, isn't that amazing? One of us has been recognised outside of a sort of normal friendship circles.
Incredible.
For this show. For this show.
For this show.
Of all things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much." And because I was congratulating myself so much, I stopped the conversation there, and I forgot to ask the poor person's name.
Goodbye.
Well,
I just went. I went, "Merry Christmas," and off I went.
did you see the Twitter interaction?
I did today.
Yes,
only
indeed.
today.
Only today.
Oh, what's this? No, I haven't heard of this.
So yes, Roz, thank you so much for making Chris Ray's Christmas week.
I told everyone about that.
And yeah, he would not shut up about it.
He really wouldn't.
We all went up that same hill.
We tried to find
Same
it.
hill.
Different
hill. We went up a different hill a day
Boxing
later.
Day.
Boxing Day.
Yeah,
the day after.
And he would not shut up about it. But yeah, you'd been.
You did ask me.
Well, I didn't say like, oh, what amazing things happened.
Oh, I
to
told you. No, I told you about it more than I should have.
We
Yeah.
didn't say, "Hey, Chris Ray, tell us 38 times." We didn't say that.
No, that's
Yeah, because I want to hear more. I mean, joking aside, that's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. So that was nice.
Do you think it's because we've finally hit this 100 episode kind of? Do you know what I mean? It's like, do you level up inside?
Yeah,
Does
maybe.
it suddenly clicks?
I never thought we'd be recognised like for positive reasons because of this show, though.
No.
I always thought it would be for negative reasons.
Yeah.
Like we'd upset someone. Or
Yeah.
multiple people.
I am stunned that it happened at all.
It's
and
quite
also,
remarkable.
it's kind of crazy that it's someone in our local cool town.
Yeah.
Look at Cool Town.
Cool town is
Cool
of
Town,
course,
UK.
is where we
USA,
live.
yeah.
Because the beauty of the internet, anyone can listen to this.
Yeah.
You know,
The internet's going to be massive.
I think
I
it's
keep
gonna
telling
catch
you.
It's
on.
wild, isn't it?
Nobody
Yeah.
listens
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
But like the fact that it's someone in cool town.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
So that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. And yes, I was telling everyone Christmas Day.
Yeah,
My
damn
whole family
right.
came around and I told them all about it.
So, what do
So
you
if
think?
you want to stop me in the street, and it's not for negative reasons,
I guess
please do.
I guess my big question would be, were you talking at the time? To yourself, to Liz, to the dog?
Yeah, so did she recognise you by your voice?
No, I think by my face.
Okay, because our faces are on the cover for the
But that's all.
podcast. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So that was a surprising element. No, I sort of said thanks or holding the gate or whatever. It was like pleasantries,
Yeah.
but nothing beyond that. So I assume Ros will probably confirm if she's watching or listening. It was by appearance.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Which is remarkable, because your face, I guess, only
Here
really
we go.
turns
Here
up...
we go.
Here we go.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it only really turns up in the cover artwork.
Yeah.
doesn't
We
it?
tried to keep it out of everything else.
that's-
we
that was
created.
sensible.
And we tried
Well, I
to crop,
said
we
you
tried
should've
to
got an
crop that.
actor.
It was difficult.
You should have got an actor to play me.
Yeah.
I always say.
Yeah, you did say that on the day of the photo
Yeah.
shoot. Actually, it's like, where's the actor that's going to
We
play
You
could
should
me?
look like a 6'2" model to play me.
We could have kept that illusion going for a very long time, and
Yeah.
now we did, and then we did a live show, so we kind of ruined it.
Well, it's over now. We can't do it now.
We've ruined
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But that was good, and that was nice.
Are you still riding that high, or are you starting to?
Well, this show's done a lot of the work in dragging me back down. Certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Pulling
indeed,
you back
yeah.
down to earth.
yeah, this is our first show post Christmas.
Well, indeed, yeah.
I think. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. We kind of.
We did a little project.
I think we should have done one. Well,
We did a little side
well,
project, didn't we?
There'll be a little announcement.
Little
later in the
announcement
episode,
later on the show.
because it has just gone live.
That's it.
That thing that
Oh.
we did.
I didn't know
It was
we were doing
scheduled.
that.
Well, it was scheduled to go live as this live stream began.
Indeed, it was.
So people are doing that instead of watching this.
Well, here's hoping. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. More on that later in the episode.
Good. Yeah. So there you go.
That's delightful.
Isn't it?
I've got love.
Hit me.
Go on then.
Hit me.
I love when a professional goes quiet.
Oh,
Okay.
By which I mean,
you outsmart a professional.
no. By which I mean, this is a genuine thing, and you might get it in a second when I elucidate. But when big words, we had an electrician come over to the house
Oh, sure.
yesterday.
All right.
Because I was like, we've got a few things we need to fix in the house. So we got I want to get the smoke alarm seen to. We've got this weird light in the pantry, which just kind of like comes on at random times. It's now flashing red. It's flashing red.
Great.
That's weird.
That's
yeah.
great.
So we've got a few things we want to get sorted. But you always get a little, if you're just this weak, weird millennial like me, you get an expert into your house.
Sure. I do the same. For the
Oh.
record. Oh, there's that Pilk.
There's the Pilk.
Pilk's coming.
It's going to come during each of our loves, isn't it?
Ah, that's
it's just
what
going to
it's
come
gonna
back
be, yeah.
up.
It's a Pilk eruption.
Oh, no.
But you get a little self-conscious,
Sure.
because you're like, hey, come on in. Maybe I'm overly worrying, but this seems a little odd. And I was saying to him, it's like, maybe it's fine, maybe it isn't. I think maybe there's something a little wrong with the wiring. I want to get a professional to look at it. And I said, you might laugh at me because it's all cool. Anyway, he looked at the
Do you
smoke
think
alarm.
electricians ever laughed at someone?
Behind their backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Certainly behind their backs.
But he looked at the smoke alarms, and he was like, "No, they're all good. You're probably just better off just getting some new ones. Nothing wrong with the wiring. It's all fine."
Sure.
And I was like, "Great." Clearly, I overreacted.
Yes.
But I feel safer
Yeah.
knowing a professional has looked at it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I asked him to look at the weird light in the pantry.
Right.
And I said, and it just comes on at random times. Can't control it, and it's been.
I mean,
flashing.
that would pique my interest as an electrician.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's been flashing red for a couple of weeks.
That's never a good sign.
That's not good.
Yeah.
So I'm already thinking like he's probably laughing at me. He's probably
Yeah.
thinking like, who's this idiot?
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. Could have fixed that. So he goes, oh yeah, I'll have a look at it. Yeah. So he gets the and we're chatting.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
We're just having a good time.
Yeah,
and he
that
gets
does
the kind of
sound- that does
shield.
sound
He gets the kind of outside the frame off the light. You
Yeah.
know, and he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
And then he gets he unscrews a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, tell us about it, yeah. And he gets his little device out to test it, and he like pokes it into two holes. I'm like, yep. And then he goes quiet. And he goes quiet. And I'm like, oh.
Oh.
And he's like,
Something's
I've
happening.
stopped even
and then,
you.
and then he's like, And he stops, and he just the conversation just dies when he like unscrews something else. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, this is incredible.
What is happening?
Like, I can't leave. And then he walks out of the room, and he comes back with a different machine. I'm like, oh my god! Like, this is amazing. Like, I was genuinely thinking, I was just like, this wonderful silence fell across the kitchen.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to me. I wasn't asking for conversation, but I was like, I can't leave.
I've stumped him.
I can't leave.
I've stumped him.
But it's kind of gratifying in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I've-
created the ultimate puzzle.
I've presented him with a mystery.
Yeah. This surely is the highlight
Yeah.
of his day, right?
Like,
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Like, he's an older gentleman. He looks experienced. He probably didn't think he could be surprised anymore.
But you showed him
and
with
just
your
this
wiring.
little, like,
Yeah.
this little gem.
Yeah.
You know. And probably about 5 minutes passed in complete silence while he worked on this thing. And then he's like, "Well, that's weird." I was like, "Yes, yeah,
Yes, I've got it. I've done it.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No, he was like,
Doesn't know.
he was stumped.
Very good.
So he
Genuinely-
hasn't fixed it.
No. Well, I mean, he kind of like,
It's almost worth the danger just to stump the electrician, isn't it?
yeah.
I would say.
Well, he was like, it's working okay.
Yeah.
He said it's fine. There's nothing wrong with the house. It's not going to blow up or anything.
Good.
But he said, I have no idea why it's flashing. And I said, well, we never... Because the idea is it's meant to be like an emergency light. Like you get... Now, we didn't ask... The guy who wired our house, we didn't ask him to put in an emergency light.
No.
We just said...
He just looked at you both. and was just
They
like,
need
they
the
need
emergency
all-
light.
they need all the help they
They're
can
going to
get.
need an emergency light.
But we were like, okay, we just want a light Full stop.
Any light will do.
In the pantry.
Yeah.
We were like, it doesn't have to be fancy. We just want a
Emergency
cheap light.
light.
Pull a cord, light comes on. He put us in like an office light. Like, so the idea is that if there's a power cut, this emergency light
Great.
is meant to come on.
And you can see your
so
pantry.
you can find the
You
exit.
can find your spices.
So if the house is on fire, we can get like a cracker
Yeah.
or something like that.
And you can get some rosemary.
Have a snack.
Some rosemary.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get all the spices, it's going to smell incredible.
I mean, that's a
isn't it,
third
during
of the
fire?
full meal. Just
Yeah.
get some rosemary.
Cracker and
yeah.
rosemary.
Get
Stir
a
fry
can,
those two.
a can of tomatoes.
Yeah, a bit of
Rosemary,
bacon,
yeah.
some rosemary, done.
So I was like, okay. But I never asked for a thing. And he was like, okay, well, we could quote you for a replacement. And then I was saying like, yeah, but we never really, it's really weird. We never asked for an emergency light. And he was like, oh, didn't you? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, well, seeing as I'm here, I'll just disconnect it for you.
Oh, so it's just disconnected.
It's just a light now.
Oh,
It's just there.
it's not an emergency light,
He
it's just a
literally
light.
just opened it. It was like, blim, blam, blam. Great, there you go.
Blah, blah, blah.
Cheers, thank you. So now I just pull a cord and the light comes on.
That's all you ever
It goes
wanted.
off.
That's all you wanted in
That's
the
all I
first
ever
place.
wanted. I wasn't asking for much.
Yeah.
I just wanted a light and a
That
switch.
sounds like a good news story,
I
John.
wanted cause and effect. I didn't want anything else.
Yeah.
No,
We had an electrician around recently. Not recently, a little while ago now. But he had to check over all the wiring in our house and give us a certificate because my dad had done a lot of the work of the wiring in the house, and we needed to get it certificated.
Nice.
Yeah, I nailed that.
Certificated.
It was like I thought, obviously my dad's very good at electric work,
Sure.
and I didn't have any doubts about the bits he'd done, but there was a lot of old wiring in the house, and that was the
understand.
bit I was worried about. And then there was also one room where we've sort of half taken the light fitting out of the ceiling.
Half?
Because we're in the process, and it's been this way for many years,
Yes.
of installing a new lampshade.
Oh.
And so there is just what looks like bare wiring hanging
Brilliant.
out of the ceiling, right? It looks terrifying. It's actually fine.
It's probably fine.
Only the odd sparrow gets electrocuted
That's-
to death.
And it's fine because, like, it
was
can
a
be
sparrow
really
problem.
hard to find space to hang your wet laundry on.
Exactly. And
So-
it warms it up really quickly on there.
I know, yeah.
It's really good.
And the smell's great.
And it only
Like-
sets a light, like, I'd say 30% of the time.
Yeah.
So there's that. Anyway, so he was going around the house, like just checking all the various electrics thing. And he was on the landing, and I looked past him and I saw that light fitting. I was like, oh no, he's going to see that. What's he going to think?
Yeah.
Because he's here to check on all the
Yeah.
wiring at the house. And so far I thought, oh, we're doing quite well.
Yeah.
And he goes into that room and I'm just there thinking, maybe you won't notice. Maybe it'll be fine. And he's got his clipboard, he's got a pen, and he just looks up at the light, and then he just points his pen, just goes, and just does this look as if to say, that's bad, isn't it? And I was just like, yeah, I guess it is a bit. But then he does this big breakdown of like all the issues that are with the house, and most of the issues were to do with the old wiring. And he goes, I'm going to come back in a couple of days and I'll fix everything and give you a certificate. I'm like, cool. He's
Amazing.
probably going to fix that awful wiring that I've left in the ceiling. No, that's apparently fine. He
Yeah.
fixed everything else in the house. That's still the way it is.
That's up to code.
But also, that's
Apparently.
but that's a wire. You know where it is.
That's
Like,
true.
the location's fine.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the enemy I know is not an enemy at
I mean,
all.
God knows it's insanely dangerous, but like...
Oh god,
but-
I mean the
but you
shocks
know
I
it.
get
Yeah.
from that, but I know I'm going to get them. Yeah.
Every morning you get out of bed and go, oh...
As long as you can see it coming, you've only yourself to blame.
Yeah, it arcs to my hand sometimes. I don't even have to reach it. It's incredible. Yeah, no, he did a great job. I think we somehow passed. I don't know. Yay!
Well, to be fair, like, your house is powering this episode tonight.
Yeah, because we've electrified the water supply,
Yeah.
as we've talked about before.
Yeah.
So I have to keep a tap running for everything to work, but it's working.
That's why you spilt beer earlier.
Yeah.
Conductivity.
Yeah.
The house
That's
just
what-
absorbs it.
Yeah,
The
we're
electrics,
sort of, you can't see in the shop, but we're ankle deep in beer at the moment.
in a saline solution.
It's the only way that I can keep everything running.
Walk around wearing copper shoes.
In fact, that generates energy
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, it's really helpful. Well, I've got a love that's kind of similar.
Oh my goodness.
In the sense that it's about a technical person doing their job that you've asked them to do. But mine is specifically when someone, particularly at work, has to do some technical work that prevents you from doing your job at all. And it's great. So basically, this happens exclusively for me with IT.
Okay.
So when IT has to work on your computer, I can't do anything. I legitimately can't do anything. My whole job revolves around using my computer. And sometimes IT has to remote in and connect to my computer in order to do some wizardry and some magic. And they take control of my little cursor. Off it goes.
Sure.
Don't click on that folder. Oh no! Kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
We all know. And I just have to sit there. I can't do anything. And my boss called me. He was working on my computer.
Can't do it.
He's working on a computer for an hour, right? And he still didn't solve the problem.
No.
And yeah, my boss calls me. He's like, "Oh, have you done X? Have you checked the email?" I was like, "Can't do it. They're controlling my computer. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Completely
Not
free."
possible.
Yep. And what
Do you watch them do their work?
Well,
Or do you just sort of get a cup of tea?
I
Or
do
some
for a bit.
Pilk or something.
get a bit? Yeah, get a hot Pilk.
Get a hot Pilk.
Yeah, put the kettle on, put Pilk in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that boiling. No, I watched for a bit, kind of fascinated. And what I've learned from watching our IT guys, and I don't know whether it's just our IT guys or I don't want to speak for all IT guys here,
No,
obviously.
no.
But
Why would you?
they just sort of try things at random, really. They just sort of, oh, is this? No, it didn't work.
Did you
what
know,
about
were
this?
you aware that there was a problem?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
couldn't connect to the external server,
Right.
no.
which is where all of our work files are.
Yeah.
And the reason is because the server had moved geographically in the country.
I see.
And so when I started up the call, I was like, hey, I need to reconnect to the server. The server has moved. My boss has moved in the country. He's taken the server with him. He's now in, like, let's call it a different place, right? And so I think you're probably going to have to point my computer at a new location.
To rotate it.
Yeah,
just
just
sort
like-
of
like a sundial,
Just do that
kinda-
sort of thing. Yeah.
Like that. And they're like, oh, yeah. Just let us remote in and we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Did an hour of that. I didn't have to do any work, I might have mentioned. Then he calls me up. Yeah, we can't connect to the server because apparently, according to the readings we're getting, it's moved. And I was like, yeah, that was the whole
call.
thing. That was the whole thing. He's like, yeah, so it's behind a different router now, so we can't actually connect to it. So we're gonna have to get information from that in order to connect your computer. I was like, right, okay. So I just got an hour doing whatever I wanted
Nice.
for free.
Yeah.
And I told them what they had to do, but there we go.
They wouldn't listen.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't listen.
But there we go.
Do you find when you get that call and they're like, Nick, hey, buddy, we need to remote in.
Yeah.
So
Close window.
Yeah.
Close.
But you're like, you go like, okay, oh, cheers, guys, yeah, I'll leave you to it. Click, phone down, and then instantly you're like, okay, YouTube, and you're like, you have to fight the cursor.
Yeah. It's this battle because they're trying to do all this technical stuff.
And you're trying to play
I'm trying to
Overwatch in a second window.
That'd be a fun game. Just
Yeah.
who wins in a battle of wills when you're both
There have
controlling
been-
a computer?
There have been a couple of times where I've been on my phone for half an hour and I've kind of forgotten that they're remote controlling my computer. It's like, oh, I better check my emails. I'm just fighting this cursor. Like, what's
What
happening?
the hell is going on over
What's
here?
going? Oh yeah, no, they're still on it. Shit, they must think I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It's great to just have legitimate time where I can't feel guilty about procrastinating. Because I will procrastinate.
Sure.
Hope my boss isn't watching right now. But I'll procrastinate.
Sounds to me like you need a holiday.
I just had one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, but now I can legitimately procrastinate.
I think you're like, you start generating faults so you can get this time off.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, you got to help me out. Well, I don't know, Nick. I mean, I'm looking at your computer now. I can't really see any problems. It's got like I'm taking Pilk all over the keyboard.
And it's like that scene from The Simpsons. Where
Oh,
it's just
God,
like,
no.
Springfield. It's like your computers are in full operation. Oh my god.
Yeah. So there. Yeah.
A magical time. Sadly, having worked at home for quite a while now.
You've never had that.
No, never had that.
I can help with my Pilk.
Thank you.
I'll come
Yeah,
round
I'm
with
sure
some
you
Pilk.
Come around with some
Yeah.
Pilk. Sort everything out.
Yeah. Well, that's quite nice and concise, isn't it? That's
Quite
a love.
wholesome love.
Like the loves normally are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankly.
We always keep them neat.
So I guess kind of as we approach the twilight era of this episode, any loves from the audience? Anything? Can we end on a positive
I love
note?
audience
I'm
interaction.
afraid I have lost the chat because my phone has run out of battery.
What?
Say what?
Oh no, this isn't good.
There's a charger down there, I think, for you.
Well, I mean,
Too
we're
late.
nearly
It's
there.
too late now. When you're
Too late.
Oh, wait. Why did we just gain audio?
Oh, your phone is connected to the Ditties.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
John.
It's me!
no.
It's me! It's me! Oh god!
John.
It's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
Jesus!
Have you
Christ.
got something, Ali?
I'm the only one who hasn't screwed up.
Ali's got the chat.
Nick Gonzo says love.
Yeah, that's
Why?
fair.
Thank you, Nick. Yeah.
Nick's
yeah.
redeemed himself. Woo!
Maiden Sweatshop says they love an amazing cheese toasty, especially with pesto, because I'm a fancy man.
Oh,
I like pesto. I do like pesto.
Actually,
cheese
Pesto's
toasty.
nice.
Yeah, that'll do
That
the
sounds
work.
great. Yeah,
That'll do the work.
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah.
Cheese toasty with pesto would go down well right now.
I'd be into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay.
Not a bad effort, which is
Friend of the show,
sister.
Imogen.
Yeah. She just says her life is fueled by hate.
Fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope we could contribute in some way to that.
Oh, Ned says he loves you.
Oh, Ned, Ned,
Oh,
we
Ned.
love you too, Ned. Great to see you. I frankly,
You
we
can't
love-
see him.
Can't see anything.
Well,
There's nothing.
it's
There's
the
just
illusion,
cameras
though.
there, John.
Yeah,
sorry,
But
yeah.
we love all of you, wonderful people. No.
We do. That's the biggest love of all
The biggest love of all.
is our love for this show, our friendship, our great listeners who are viewers in this particular context, and Pilk, surprisingly.
Well, look. Tell you what. Before we call this a day, make a quick announcement.
Sure.
Oh yes.
So coinciding with, there we go.
Zoom in on John.
Yeah, this went red. Yeah, coinciding.
This went red. That's what Schofield says every time.
He does. He's a professional.
It's gone red. That one's gone red. I can talk to that one now.
Like the eyes of a gopher. Okay, coinciding with this live episode happening right this second, a very special bonus episode of A Show Called Hate has just gone live on the Big Punch Patreon.
Yep.
Oh, is it a patron?
Yes.
Is it?
You knew it was
It's a
gonna
Patreon
be.
special.
You
know
did,
that.
yeah. You
I didn't know that.
This guy, yeah. So, it was suggested by Louis, a lovely member of our community,
Friend of
and
the
so
show.
we have delivered. We have recorded a commentary track
Yes.
for Sonic the Hedgehog
The movie.
2020.
The movie.
Yeah.
2020, yeah.
Oh, there's that Pilk. Oh, it's a gift.
bubbling up.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. So it is a Patreon exclusive. So if you would like to check it out, you can access it along with a few bonus episodes of A Show Called Hate.
When did we last do one of those?
Well, we'll probably
Don't. Don't shut up, you.
Anyway, my point is
They are at least three of them though.
that is true.
Episodes.
Yeah, and we
Bonus
might do some more.
We might.
We probably
Might
will.
do some
It's
more.
an
So
empty
yeah,
promise.
so we've recorded a whole commentary track for Sonic the Hedgehog, a movie which is very dear to our hearts.
I love that.
That is now live on Patreon.
What's it about?
Well, indeed. That's
knows?
delightful.
We didn't
Yeah.
get to the bottom of that in the comments.
It's on
No.
Netflix, by the way. If you're struggling to access.
Yeah.
Sonic
Watch
the Hedgehog,
along,
it's
listen
on-
to our
it's on
commentary.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a delight.
So it's a movie that gave us a lot of joy, clearly, because we watched it twice now.
Yeah.
Christ,
And,
that's
yeah.
awful.
So again, if the show will always be free. You absolutely do not have to support us on Patreon. We're still going to keep making it, and believe me, it means a lot. You guys are listening. Frankly, 100 episodes in, and there are still people listening, which
double
is
figures!
which is astonishing. But yeah, if you're in a position to, and you want to, and you're comfortable doing so, your support would really mean the world. He's never going to see a penny, so that's fine.
I've never seen any of this money, and I've kind of made my peace with the fact that I'm unlikely to ever see any of
I
it.
get you keep coming back,
And I keep coming back, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, thank you, genuinely. I guess from the bottom of our hearts. Maybe not.
Well, I
his.
wouldn't say the bottom.
Yeah, the black
Somewhere around the middle.
The black
It's
and
not halfway
crevices
down.
we
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, thank you so much for joining us on this wild 100 episodes.
It's been great.
It's hard to imagine actually. Like, you start a new idea and you kind of
I mean,
never
we flitted away quite a lot of time doing this show, haven't we?
yeah, you never really assume you're going to see it through to the end, but
Is this the end?
it's the end.
Is that the next
we
announcement?
had a good
Well,
run.
thanks for telling me!
But now it's over. Yeah. But no, it's
We'll carry on.
yeah.
It's to
Honestly,
another 100.
We'll carry on for a bit.
It's to another 100, yeah.
Let's not say things we can't take back.
we're only going to become more relevant as the show
And
goes.
more famous.
At what point do people stop asking for more? Or start asking for more, in fact?
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll
Yeah.
have to stop at some point.
I guess.
Well, look, I guess my point is, and you can ruin it with your cynicism. You
not-
can be horrible.
How
dare you? Yeah. My point is, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy recording with you guys.
That's nice.
It's it's nice to.
You're getting emotional. It's all that Pilk, John. It's going to your brain.
Yeah, my face.
You're going to cry Pilk tears.
Pilk emotions. Yeah. Gonna get beige tears.
Pilky
yeah.
little tears.
The Pilk story. Yeah. What was the amazing title? Don't forget it. Was it a psychoactive Pilk Toke?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
That was
Those
it.
are the words. Yeah. Okay. Are there anything nice you guys would like to say as we round out our centenary?
I don't know. Just happy to be here. I'd like to thank the ladies behind the cameras.
Yeah, our production
Yeah,
team.
our production team.
Yeah.
Thought of someone to thank. Woo! Woo! Thank you for your incredible work. Quite literally could not have done it without you. I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, it's astounding.
Yeah. We don't bring any technical ability to
No,
this.
no, not
None
at
at
Zero.
all. No.
This
No.
is far more high quality than I was expecting.
Yeah, don't expect any more of this.
Because I thought
for
you
a
two
while.
would be in charge.
No, God, no. Where do you get
God,
that
no,
impression? No.
that would have been my phone on a stick.
Yeah.
I would have taken my phone
that's-
to a
that's
stick.
genuinely
Oh, a stick.
Yeah.
That's
We
genuinely what I
would
was
have been
imagining.
lucky to have a stick, actually.
That is genuinely
Yeah.
what I was imagining.
I might have blue tacked it to the wall, actually.
Yeah.
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 Well, who knows? Maybe if this goes down well, we'll do
I
it.
can't imagine this will go
Do
down
it again. Who knows?
This?
This.
Yeah, this.
You think this will go down well?
Well, maybe. Let's not leave it till episode 200. Is what I'm saying.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
maybe live content is the way forward.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
But no,
Alright.
thank you everybody. You've been amazing. 100 episodes in, triple figures. Here's to quadruple figures.
Good lord. What are you saying?
Quadruple. That's not happening.
Our next live spectacular will be quadruple figures.
Unless we
Yeah.
reformat the numbering system, that's definitely not happening.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
start
no.
hexadecimaling.
Yeah.
We'll add a
That'll
hyphen.
probably
Yeah.
make it worse.
But no, I guess unless there's anything left to say.
I think.
I was right about Henry.
Right, well, Henry. Okay. Well. Oh, what's that playing?
Oh, we're so professional.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
It's been a delight.
Bye.
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 200 episodes. Woo!
Bye.
Double figures.